Look at that.
My phone. My phone.
I've never seen that before. Raisins, all the stuff that you like.
My phone.
What?
My phone. My phone.
Here, boy, let me tell it so you don't have to do that.
What's up? What's up? What's good, America? What's good?
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Go sit down, Ashley.
Hungry done, Mama.
What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on this beautiful Monday? America, tell me you ready to stand up and do something different. Tell me you're gonna do something different today to make a better tomorrow. Yeah, I seen something that
A bird.
I guess a slogan phrase. It said basically though, it says that people are so afraid to lose that they won't even try.
Let them sit down. I keep asking you to.
Is that the description of the American people? You so afraid to lose that you won't even try? Is that how America feels? You so afraid to lose that you won't even try? If I had enough room to put that in my title, that's what I would have put today. Americans are so afraid to lose, you won't even try. You'll give up before you even start to fight. You one of those Americans you so afraid to lose that you're not even gonna try? You think things been the same so long that they'll never change? You one of the American people to throw the towel in before you start to fight?
That's funny.
What's good? What's good? Hey, y'all like and share this live. Like and share this live. My name is Bradford. I am the Indiana State Representative for the Tanner and Hunt 2024 presidential campaign team. Look, I'm going to keep saying this. The American people are so afraid to lose, they won't even try. And when you rocking with this campaign, like, look, what we doing over here, look, we asking the American people to stand up for themselves. Pick up your burdens and run with that shit. Everybody got shit going on. All Americans got shit going on. It don't matter if you look like me or somebody else, you got shit going on. The American people are so afraid to lose that they won't even try. You accept some bullshit. You accept some bullshit. Look, brother, you should be saying both of these cats is done. Because they're the same people. They the same people. They do the same things. Think about it. You got one on television, rubbing on little ones. The other one had planes and shit, you know what I'm saying, over in islands and shit like that. Come on now. Let's make it make sense. Do we want the same representation for the American people? Do you want either one of these to represent you on a national level? Or should we come over here with Tanner and represent ourselves? Look, Thunder Gods, you said who's the black guy? In essence, you could say the black guy is you. Because that's who he represents, you. I'm going to keep saying this. Look, don't let me forget this. The American people are so afraid of losing. You're so afraid of losing that you won't even try. You give up the fight before you even get a chance to even throw a blow. This is called tough love. It's called tough love. Let's go for all 336 million Americans. Yeah, I don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't leave. Like and share this live. Don't go nowhere. Don't get emotional either. If the shoe fit, wear it. We not gonna tell you no lies over here with the Democrats and Republicans. What have they done for the American people? Check that Federal Register where it's over 14,000 executive orders. Check that Federal Register where it's over 14,000 executive orders and see somebody please tell me which executive order helped the American people. I'll wait for one. Anybody more than welcome. We got 90 people in this room. We got 90 people in this chat. Look, check the Federal Register. This is where all executive orders go. You said you used to look good in the suit. I mean, yeah. Matter of fact, these gentlemen, those are not regular suits they wearing. Man, you talking about $5,000 suits? Don't all gangsters wear suits? The last time I checked, all the mafioso wear suits. Let me not forget. Y'all help me get my goal too. Stop playing with me. You're not coming over to the campaign. We're not taking no donations. Stop playing. Subscribe. This is the news. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is Bradford's Breakdown. Bradford's Breaking News. Look, the American people are so afraid of losing. No! They're so afraid of losing that you quit before you even throw a punch, before you even get in a fight. Look, all I'm telling you to do, all my candidate is telling you to do, is just like your parent would tell you, your grandparents would tell you. Hey, believe in yourself. When you want a job done, you got to do it for yourself. You can't give anybody else the power. You can't give nobody else the power, especially if they don't have a common interest or a common background. The Roof. What's up, Jeff Kings? Welcome to this live. Welcome everybody. Like and share the live. I told y'all don't go nowhere. Why y'all playing? Who is Dr. Tanner? You can Google him, man. He's a presidential candidate. His running mate, his name is Madam Juanita Hunt, running for the highest office in America. He's not Democrat or Republican. What's up, Muscle? I just seen you was up in the campaign room too. What's good? Look, he running for the highest office. He's not a politician. He's not a politician. He's never held an office before. And this is what we need. We need somebody who's fresh, clean, and not gonna sell out to high dollar interests. Who's not gonna sell out to the so-called Illuminati and the 13 families, woo, however you want to call them. Man, y'all like and share this live, man. I come on here dropping this truth every day. You know, you should, you subscribe to Netflix, you know what I'm saying? You subscribe to all these Hulu, woo, the whole nine, and Hulu, they ain't doing shit for you. What I'm doing for you, I'm going to drop this knowledge and this truth for you. I'm going to drop these facts all day, every day. I come on here every day, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know why? Because I give a damn. We not taking no donations. Dr. Tanner not taking no donations, nor has he. We want Americans to stand up. Matter of fact, I want you to do the same thing I'm doing. I want you to talk to the people and let them know this truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the light. And right now, America and this whole entire planet is a really, really dark place. Once again, I see my numbers drop. They always do. It's all good. Once again, let me see. Who up in here? Hold up.
No.
Anybody can tell me what I was just saying when I came up in here?
Please don't make it to 20.
Anybody know what I was just saying when I came in when I first started this live?
21.
I said Americans are so afraid. You say anyone but two grandpas? That's the whole thing. They're not even grandparents. If they got grandparents, their grandchildren probably don't want to be nowhere around their asses. You know what I'm saying? Because them dudes is creeps. I'd rather call them other words, but just for TikTok's sake and not being suspended, you know, I'm not going to do that. Look, America, we need some, there's nothing wrong with the game. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with the actual government. It's the ones that we've hired. And whether you voted or you did not vote, you still help put them in office. So we have me and all the 36 million Americans. We got to hold ourselves accountable. Do we want these dudes to represent us anymore? Do we want Democrats or Republicans to represent the American people anymore? They didn't have 46 terms, presidential terms, to get this shit right. And we see the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome. I appreciate everybody coming to this live. You know what I'm saying? Look, because I give a damn about the American people. Sometimes I come on here with something for you, for the people. Most of the time I just jump on here, man, and just come straight from right here. You know what I'm saying? Straight from right here. I mean, we got enough issues as it is. Once again, let's make it make sense. So let me drop some numbers for you like I always do. Last year, 1.9 million Americans were diagnosed with cancer. If you round that off to 2 million in 10 years, that'll be 50 million Americans that'll be diagnosed with cancer. And of course, the number will continue to rise. America, the death rate is higher than the birth rate. What does that say for your children? What does that say for the Americans around you? We got to make it make sense, man. I'm sitting there with my wife, man, top of the day, and she's showing me on TikTok how people just, they're not doing nothing. They're not even doing enough for the best interest of their self or their people, period, or the Americans. But they got 1,000 people watching. They got 1,000 people watching, 700 people watching lives. Chick in a dunking pool, dancing around, splashing around. 700 people watching. Dude cutting wood. 15,000 people. America, where's the disconnect at? I also seen a gentleman too. Maybe this is what it is. He said, what is it? Something like with the E's, the 2 E's, education and entertainment. People, he said, basically, people will go spend $1 on education and then pretty much spend $100 on entertainment. America, we gotta change our mindset. We gotta change our mindset. I mean, because this affects everyone. Look, cancer, all these diseases that people, autism, all these diseases popping up, cardiovascular disease, that shit comes directly from the food. Check it out. If the food is poison, right, or you got toxins in the food, right, like I said, I ain't said this in a long time. The mama eat the food, the daddy eat the food, so they come together. The inception of a child, the child is already poisoned before the child is even incepted. Do you see what is going on here? Is this making any sense to you? And you wonder why such an outbreak and so many children that now is brought into the world with so many different diseases and ailments. You know, too, like I tell you, you know what time it is. Children be allergic to damn near everything these days. They be allergic to everything. They be allergic to the air. I talked to a gentleman that came on here. He said his daughter had asthma on her skin. How they do that? Toxins and chemicals in the food. Yeah, they come out with eczema. They come out with autism. That's crazy. They come out with heart disease and stuff like that. Yeah, you're right, because of the food. The food that we ingest, we pass it on down to the, but it's not hereditary. It's not in the genes. It's directly through the food. That food and them toxins we eat can cause different genes and cells to misfire in our children and create these diseases. This shit is, look, this is when you start realizing that the president controls the military, right? And then we tell you over in the campaign, we talk about Operation Paperclip, Operation MK Ultra, where the government hired 1,600 to 3,000 at least. This is the number they tell you. 1,600 to 3,000 Nazi German scientists and technicians, engineers. And where they give them jobs at? The CIA, the FBI, NASA. And they say this is to further, you know what I'm saying, the studies of the American people, to further the, you know what I'm saying, the pew-pews. Stop it. Then you wonder why we got jabs and stuff like that. It's some so-called one epidemic come out, but then you got 7 different companies that have nothing to do with each other. 7 different pharmaceutical companies come together, or not even come together individually. 7 different pharmaceutical companies, they go and make a jab. I guess they all had memos together. Hey, we're gonna send all these 7 companies this memo, and we're gonna make the jab synchronize. You think it work like that? Exactly, Travis Carroll. The vision is created for control, right? If they got us all being selfish and watching our favorite sports shows and TV shows and our favorite Netflix TV shows and new episodes and seasons coming out, yeah, we ain't even worried about what's going on. They got us stuck in a television. Straight spicy peach. Exactly, distractions. So when you come on this live right here, I want to bring you back. I'm gonna jolt you back into reality. When you see one of the campaign members from Dr. Tanner's campaign and Juanita Hunt's campaign, this is what we do every day, all day. We go in the clubhouse. It's a virtual digital office because we're not taking no donations. We already know that Democrats and Republicans, we got okay. Democrats and Republicans got the American people in a state of survival. We don't even know what it feels like to live. We don't know what it feels like to live. We look. Why you think you got people? Why you got the rappers and people? Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Why we hustling? Cause we ain't got no choice. We hustling cause for the youngsters. You know what I'm saying? Why you think we out here grinding, getting to the bag? Why you think all these entertainments? That's all they talk about is money. And they say, look, they say money is the root of all evil, and we know that's a lie. Not having money is the root of all evil. Poverty is the root of all evil. Not having money, that's what makes young ladies go put penis in their mouth, you know what I'm saying, for dollars. That's what make young ladies go lay down and spread their legs. That's what make young ladies go dance for money. That's what make young boys, you know what I'm saying, hell, because they see their mamas struggling. They see their mama struggling, and they say, hell, this minimum wage job ain't gonna help nothing. I gotta work. We got a young lady in our campaign who worked 4 or 5 jobs, and damn near can't. You can't rate her pay. Hey, but look, that's what's special too about Americans. I mean, you know, all of us are different. Some of us ain't built strong. Some of us ain't built strong like the rest of us. Some of us ain't built for it tough. You know what I mean? Some of us can't go do a bid or can't deal with the system. They fall, they break, they fold. You know what I'm saying? They become susceptible to doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? Intense drugs. You know what I'm saying? Why you think people get high? They take their mind off the bullshit. You got damn right. That's right, barely making it. That's why people do drugs. And that's another thing you need to pay attention to. All them so-called quote-unquote rappers and entertainers, you see them, they getting drunk, they smoking, they leaning up. Why they doing that for? Think about it. Look, I'm not a wealthy man, but I don't need none of that shit to make me happy. So why these dudes got all this so-called fiat and money and they still doing all these drugs? Because they're going through some shit they don't want you to know about. You got to make it make sense, America. You got to make it make sense.
Well, it just jumped there.
And then, of course, we can't even get on the rappers and the entertainers. We get on the producers. The producers, they not down there doing no lean. They not smoking. They ain't what the producers are doing. What you doing, grandson? You too loud. This is my grandboy. Say hi, Kai.
Hi.
Say we rocking with Dr. Tanner 2024. Say Dr. Tanner 2024. Tell him. Say Dr. Tanner 2024. Hey, this is a chance we got, America, to take our country back. It's an opportunity. But yeah, that's what I'm saying too, man. I seen it too. I came up. Me and my brother, single mother. My mother did well to keep us out the worst areas, you know what I'm saying? She utilized, I guess the system, what you want to call, the best of the way she could. So I always kept us a decent little nice place to stay with. I you know, for sure. But she struggled, though. I could tell she struggled. I seen it. The first thing I did, man, when I got me a work permit, you know what I'm saying? Cause of survival. You know what I'm saying? When you see people struggle, when you see your mama struggle and ain't no man around, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not making no excuses for nothing. But this is the usual structure for people that look like me. You know, we got 5.5 million,
Let's go.
5.5 million Americans tied up in the penal system. That's all the way from the prisons to the jails, probation, parole, and that's crazy. It ain't 5.5 million people in some states and cities. Make it make sense, America. But yeah, look, they the ones, not they, I ain't even gonna say they, Democrats and Republicans, they made sure that drugs got into across the borders. They made sure that it got to particular neighborhoods. Shit. Then look, they charge you for it. They got paid off selling the drugs. They took theirs off the top, number one. Then they got paid for selling them. Then they flooded the neighborhoods, and then the police came, the militia came, in our neighborhoods, locked us up for us, put us in the jail system. Then they get paid off the jails and the prisons. Make it make sense. I'm gonna tell you something about the federal prison too. I did a federal bit, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind sharing my story. You know, the feds move their prisoners around from penitentiary to penitentiary. You know why they do that? Because they gotta have a certain amount of body count to get their funding. Just like schools get funding for your children going there, check it out. Every public school, as long as they got that school full of children, they get funding. Every prison that the people are locked up in for, when they keep them bodies in them prisons, they get funding. They get funding. What about us? What about the people? So we got to make it make sense, America. We got to wake up. And like I said, this is not a natural born African American thing. Whether you want to call yourself black, colored, what's the other misnomers they use? We know who we are, though. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So this affects all Americans, though. It's 300 and the dude, he looked it up last night. I say 336 million. Well, I just rounded off. We say 360. I like 360.
What do you want, grand boy?
Are you Blackfoot Cherokee?
I'm playing the game.
Okay, I feel you. See, look, I know about my heritage too. My thing is too.
You and Papa going?
My thing about that is too. They've saturated and put acts and laws in place and shit like that. That shit ain't gonna help us at the end of the day. But what we can do, we can stand up for ourselves right now. Because your vote is powerful. Your vote, we hire and elect presidents. We hire and elect all public officials. We need to use our power and hire and elect ourselves. This is what we doing over here with Dr. Tanner. What's up? Huh? Show you what? Nah. Y'all want to be on my live?
Oh no, the baby.
Look,
He's not the baby.
We vote for Dr. Tanner? Say Tanner.
Tanner Hunt.
Say Tanner Hunt.
That
Hold up.
face.
I'm gonna let y'all see my little grand boy
Tanner Hunt.
and my little weave.
2024.
Smile for the camera, y'all.
Tanner Hunt. 2024.
Say Tanner. Mar. Say Tanner.
Say hi.
You wanna play on my computer? You wanna play on my computer? Anyway, back to business.
Bye, boy.
Yeah, Democrats and Republicans, we're exposing them, and we all can agree. Can I get some? I appreciate everybody who's in the comments. I appreciate that. You're more than welcome to send me an invite. You can come up. Thank you. This is what we fighting for. Ain't no way in the world, you know what I'm saying, well, I got breath in my body that I'm not gonna fight for my grandchildren, my children, so they ain't gotta go through none of the shit I went through, or even feel like I felt. You know what I mean? Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's a mind twist on any young man watching his mama come up, taking care of children, whether it's boys, daughters, whatever. I don't care what, daughters, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And we know too that let's talk about that. This prison system, 5.5 million Americans in the penal system right here in America. Period. So we know they targeted. Yeah, we just gotta fight. Yeah, we can unite. We gotta leave the emotions alone too. Americans have become super emotional, and we gotta realize, we gotta say, look, what's economical for us? What's economical for the American people? You know what I'm saying? That go to all my Caucasian brothers. You know what I'm saying? My European brothers. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? We care about what happened in the past, of course, because lives were taken. I mean, people were demeaned, you know what I'm saying, and put through a whole bunch of shit. But we're going to make America pay for that. It's not going to come out of the American people's money or nothing like that. How do we start? Right here. We join this campaign. You join this campaign because this campaign, like I said, we have no politicians. Well, look, I figure like this. I get a lot of people to come on. Joe, of course we got a plan. Joe, you just come on here, man. You making assumptions. Why would you do that? That's one of the issues wrong. Look, Joe, you just like you. What I just say when I came on here? You so afraid to lose that you quit before you even swing a blow.
He can come up too.
Joe, you come on here with that rah-rah that quick, man. You don't know what's going on. You so afraid to lose that you're going to go tuck tail.
He's never been on him.
But anyway, we start with ourselves. You start with first, Joe. What's my homegirl name? Straight Spicy Peach. And everybody else in his live. We start with the man and the woman in the mirror. We say, hey, this is enough. This is enough. There's 360 million Americans. You know what I mean? So we start with the man and the woman in the mirror. And we say, look, what are Democrats and Republicans offering the American people? And then you come over here. You come over here and you say, what is Dr. Tanner offering the American people? He got a lot on the table. He got a lot on the table. And once again, I'm going to keep saying it. That's going to be like my new phrase these days. You're so afraid to lose that you quit before you even try. You're so afraid to lose, America. You quit before you even try. You feel some type of way. Democrats and Republicans got you feeling so low that you rather put up with bullshit. I heard a young lady say, we just talking about, my candidate was like, well, if they put slavery back in place, what you gonna do? She said, well, we gonna just have to deal with it. I was like, what? You that beat up? So look, this is what you can do to start. Everybody that's in this room, what you can do to start is touch my icon. Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy. But it's crazy because look, when you feel like you forced to vote, what they call the lesser of two evils, which there's no lesser of two evils. They're equally evil. They're the same team at the end of the day. Remember, divide and conquer. Well, if they make us think they're divided, it's easy to conquer, right? Has anything changed, whether it been Democrat or Republican? Somebody said Trump gave us a stimulus. Man, you had to pay that shit back when you filed your taxes, right? Yeah. But anyway, they ain't gave you shit. And this the thing is, Dr. Tanner not going to give you nothing either. Dr. Tanner going to do the job that needs to be done for the American people. And like I said, he's not a politician. So we can readily access Dr. Tanner as a presidential candidate. He represents us. He represents us, This is a gentleman we can touch, that we can actually who understands what's going on with the American people. As a noun as well too. When I first met Dr. Tanner, man, he was educating Americans like myself how to acquire deeds of ownership, teaching us freely how to acquire deeds of ownership. I actually did own it. I just actually owned the deed, but I actually dropped the ball on it just to keep it 100. But there are several campaign members and several members that rock with Dr. Tanner that have many deeds. Many deeds. Property is the only way to create generational wealth. Like I said, free of charge. So, okay, for those that are interested in joining this campaign, we taking no donations, no money come out your pocket. Real talk. So, click my icon that says Indiana State Representative.
Dad, I think Mom needs your help.
You're going to click it again.
I won the final round.
Click it again, and it'll be a number that you can, right, it is all family.
I just won the final round.
What?
Yeah, the dinosaur just, the cannonball just hit the dinosaur in the
I'm not
water.
lying, man. Yeah, click my icon twice. It should bring you to the front of my page. Click the circle, then click it again. There's a number that you can text and leave your information. We'd rather for you to be able to contact somebody physically Here, man. Worse, man. You the one that did that.
If I did, it wasn't on purpose. I didn't know.
What do you need to know?
Did you see that the final?
What you got, grandson?
I just won that final.
All right, let me go ahead and get a shout out to the people in this room in the campaign. Shout out Two Lanes. Shout out Carmen. Shout out Indiana District 7 representative. Shout out Ebony. Shout out Q. What's up, Agony? I see you, bro. What's good? What's good? Appreciate y'all coming in, and all those who are even part of the campaign. So, Michael Popson, you say the wrong man. Yeah, you say the wrong man. So you trying to say Democrats and Republicans who have been preying upon American people. You still choose a domestic terrorist over choosing yourself. Once again, Americans are so afraid to lose that they won't even fight. They won't even throw a blow. You so afraid to lose that you so afraid to believe in yourself that you won't even throw a blow. That's crazy. See, this is why I come on here every day too. They play bullshit on your radio station every day. They don't do you no good. At least you know at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, give or take, Bradford gonna be on here telling some truth. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, you're gonna see Two Lanes of Texas. Our Texas state representative dropping truth. Yeah, that's the whole thing to straight spicy peach. It's we get the females to step up quicker than the men. You know, it's like I don't know these dudes they be so docile. You know, they don't even believe in their own self. You know, they won't even come step up. And then it's crazy. You know, because it's like damn, who gonna protect the women? Who gonna protect the women when the dudes won't even stand up? The dudes give up. Oh, you can't do that. We ain't seen a Democrat or Republican do that before.
He just blew that.
We ain't seen a Democrat or Republican do that before. We ain't seen Massa do it. If Massa can't do it, can't nobody do it.
Oh,
right, super scary.
He's a bowling.
Super scary.
Spoon.
What's wrong?
Everybody's getting spoons.
Because your son was in it. Oh, that's some more stuff out there?
No!
So, yeah.
I was like...
Oh, look, that. Are you in a campaign? How you know what, we use that a lot. Who's that on that nag? Who's that on that? You right. You absolutely right. We use it all the time. And Uncle Ruckus, too. Uncle Ruckus, man. You know, he another one, too. But, yeah, that's crazy, you know. Yeah, you need to be you. Look. I would have called him down here shortly. Y'all would have called him Steven, too. Right. So, look, them the type of dudes. Them the type of dudes, hey, when their master die, they gonna go jump in the grave with him. Master dead, so I gotta go ahead and die now, too. Here I come, Master. I'm coming to die with you.
My battery's in my trunk.
Yes, your battery's in your trunk. Yeah. Hey, sis said, dude Steven from Django. This dude in the live, you know, these dudes be coming up here talking crazy, man. Once again, Americans. Yeah, right, yeah. And right, that's right, Two Lanes.
I still have to go punch it.
Master, we sick, we got a cold. We need to take some vitamins, Master.
Go and punch her.
Stop it.
Go punch her.
Master, our back is hurting today. We're gonna need somebody to rub our back, Master. Real talk, that's crazy though. That's sad. It's really super sad. And these grown ass men, and they come around, they walk around here. I feel sorry for their families. I really do.
Go guy.
One dude, man, we had him on our live. He was telling his daughter what she couldn't do.
Boom.
I'm like, dude, you educating your daughter, and you putting that in her mind state. You in her aura.
15, 16.
You ain't supposed to tell. You ain't supposed to tell her, man. Come on now, that's your child. She gonna follow her dad. You know what I'm saying? She gonna for dad is a coward. She gonna die 1,000 deaths just like he died 1,000 deaths. You said what? Marika needs a Black reset bad.
Oh my, this is the green.
Oh, America.
This is the gold mine.
Oh yeah, I got you. America KKK. And see, that's the thing too. Look, let me for everybody that's in this live right, let me tell you something though. Real talk. I'm gonna keep it 100. Of course, we are targeted. The natural born African Americans here, black, Negro, colored, y'all know what I'm talking about. Of course, we've been targeted for a long time. We still are. But then, truth be told, in these past, 10, 20 years, they have been working to pretty much phase out the middle class. To phase out the middle class of the American people.
French fries are pushing me.
Okay.
French fries.
Okay.
Yeah, look at the French fries. They're gonna push me. The French fries. The French fries. The French fries.
We'll go. Let's go in there and sit down. I want to sit down, grandson. Play with the French fries. So yeah, like I said, for these past 20 years, that our leadership structure, who we hired, whether we voted or not, have been phasing away the middle class. So you phase away the middle class, that means you don't got nothing but the wealthy and the impoverished people. We know that poverty is the root of all evil, because when your stomach hurting, you might go steal something to eat, right? When your mama struggling to pay a couple of bills, the first thing, you might not be able to go get a job at Kentucky Fried Chicken and wait 2-3 weeks to get that check, that $250 check that you done worked 3 weeks for. And then when you get that $250 check, you might be like, damn, I done worked 40 hours to make $250? Huh? What are you talking about?
You got the red on your truck. Let's get the black.
Why you leave him out there? Do we know what he's doing?
I came in to see. I was trying to help him. I don't know.
Hey, man, I gotta... Oh, my God. I can't wait. I know I'm live, man. God damn. Go ahead. All you gotta do is look at the damn video, hell, if anything, shit.
Really? I just lost that 8 round. I was trying so hard to win that.
Anyway, man, America, all around you, you know what I'm saying? Before Americans, they'd be so afraid of fucking losing. The motherfuckers will try to move you the way they want you to move. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. Patriot, what's so fucking funny? What you laughing about the 1.9 million Americans diagnosed with cancer? What's funny about that? Because these are the issues that we fighting for right here. What you laughing about the 600,000 Americans that perished from cardiovascular disease? Or what you laughing about the other 600,000 that perished from cancer? What the hell is funny? Just saying, I'm not a comedian over here. We're not talking about no funny issues. Ron G's talking about the campaign? Because if he ain't talking about the campaign, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn who it is. If they're not talking about the campaign, I don't give a damn who went live. Well, good. That's what he need to be doing.
What?
I hold myself accountable. I come on here every day. As a matter of fact, I gotta help my familia. The whole place. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I gotta go take a step outside and make sure my people was doing this shit correctly. Yeah, you see my truck?
It's 2. Wait, no. Wait.
Of course he knew on it.
I want to go back in. I want to go back in again. I need the one that's fast. Just hurry up.
You really don't need to be going live by itself.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
But he'd have been on a few of our lives. He might be all right. Somebody from the campaign, if y'all want to, y'all can go over there and assist him. do all the things that you want to do. I don't think this one is on there. I didn't get it. Put it there. Just sit it on there. Put it on this one? Yeah, it's the positive shit. Go. Try now. What's good? What's good? What's good? The phone is active up. Make sure y'all tap that Indiana State rep. It ain't doing nothing. Lights on in this car. I gotta jump this car, family. Real life shit, real people doing real shit. You try to turn over? They ain't doing nothing? Don't do that, man. What the hell wrong with you?
There's no charge. It's not charging anything.
All right. Sound like you know what you're doing. I know. Just chill out. Leave it on there. I said put it on there, man. Stop playing. Nigga, I've been doing this shit longer than you've been living.
I'll put it right here. No.
Yeah, put it on there. Yeah. Look, for all Americans don't know, we got technology right at the width of our hand. Man, you could Google any motherfucking thing, YouTube any motherfucking thing, and be good to go, just like that. Shit that simple. I know this is like the motherfucking Matrix, right? It's the same thing as the fucking Matrix. When that motherfucker linked in, yeah, Dr. Tanner, we need a hunt. Man, they got policies, executive orders that's gonna change the face of America. All you gotta do is, America, all we gotta do is unite. And these dudes that be popping up, fighting against what's good, because they steady riding on the coattails. They feel like, I don't know, when you come up there and say that shit to me and talk about what you cannot do and you got them doubts and shit, only thing I think is like, well, damn, these dudes feel like shit because they ain't seen none of these old white men do it. That can't nobody do it.
Chicken boil.
Man, you come off saying like, if master can't do it, it can't be done. Like I said, she told me. Yeah, she told me. So it's like I said. First of all, you never had nobody like you in office. You never look. For all those naysayers, all those who come up on here, you're going to work. Make sure you give me click the icon. Click the icon twice. Text that number so we can get you over to the campaign. I guarantee. Let me see. For all you naysayers who don't believe in yourself, who's scared to throw any punch, and you giving up before you even start, executive orders are legal and binding. They're entered into the Federal Register. There have been over 14,000 plus executive orders. Won't you go take your time and check out the executive orders and see the different type of executive orders that have been put in place? And then come holler at me. Come holler at me and my candidate and say, well, damn, it's going to clear up a lot of shit. You're going to get some clarity. The president does not need Congress to implement an executive order. So,
you hear me talking to you?
that's all it's about at the end of the day. Like I said, it's the re-education of the American people. This is Bradford's Breaking News, Bradford's Breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Come down, come over here. Look, I'm not going to waste your time. You're going to learn something over here. You're going to learn today. And it's all good shit, though. It's all good shit, and it's for the interest of the whole entire American country. That's the whole thing, too. America, check it out. Check this is another angle that you need to realize. Other countrymen and countrywomen hate us. They hate us because of what Democrats and Republicans have done to their countries. When we hire these guys right here, these terrorists, this is who we hire to represent us. This is who we hire to represent us. So when shit happen over there and they go do fuck shit, they look at us. They blame us. So look, this is why it's important that we hold ourselves accountable and take our country back as the American people, because we need to go fix the shit the Democrats and Republicans done in other countries. Going over to other countries, siding both sides, funding both sides, to find the greater interest for themselves, for tyranny. Those who will sell out quick, they use them up. We was talking about Hitler. Hitler funded. Y'all know they funded that shit, right? They funded that shit, right? Y'all know that, right? The so-called Holocaust. Why you think America paid the Jewish survivors? Follow the money. Hitler wasn't nobody important until they put him in power. They put that man in power. They funded that man's whole regime. So why you think they went and hired? Why you think after they put him down, they hired his motherfucking people? Operation Paperclip. Do the president not control the military? Do the president not control the military? If I'm not mistaken, the commander-in-chief is in charge of all the military, all the militias. America, let's go. They created your Adolf. They put your Adolf in power. They gave him his fire, his armaments. If they didn't give them to him directly, they gave him the money to get him. And then when they got done with him, they X'd him out. But yeah, just to save face, they hired all or the majority. They say, look, they just got it documented anywhere from 1,600 to 3,000 Nazi German scientists. This is all documented. This is all real shit. Who you think hired them, y'all? You Democrats and Republicans. They gave them jobs in the FBI, the CIA, NASA, wherever they fit. In your laboratories, your laboratories, like Dexter's lab, and you wonder where all these diseases and all these motherfucking viruses and shit come from. Come on now, America, we got to make it make sense. We got to make it make sense, or this is the knowledge that we perish from. This is the lack of knowledge that we perish from right here on our own soil, because this is what your people look like right here. This is what the devil look like right here. These gentlemen, Democrats and Republicans. Patriot, you still up in this motherfucker? Come up here, man. You probably scared to come up here anyway. I'm about to block your ass because you laughing. Hey, matter of fact, everybody, man, screenshot Patriot. What you got on your profile? Patriot here, screenshot this dude. He probably one of them unalivers, you know what I'm saying? He probably was on the plane with them people when they was flying over to the islands and shit like that. Matter of fact, he not gonna come up. Yeah, you know, you're right. He won't come up. He probably got Biden and Trump balls in his mouth. Get this fool up out of here, man. Got time for you. Cause he one of them people too. We got a lot of these cats, man. They be what you call it, keyboard warriors. They be the dudes, man. Hell, and when they're physical, when they around motherfucker like me, they ain't gonna, them motherfuckers gonna tuck their motherfucking tail. They ain't gonna say a goddamn thing. They not even gonna look at me sideways, cause they know what time it is. For educational purposes, I slap the shit out that fool. Oh, matter of fact, hold up. Salute to my motherfucking candidate, Dr. President Malcolm Tanner. What's good, bro? I see you down there. I see you checking in on me. Look, this is my hey, shit, this is my mentor. You know what I'm saying? This is my candidate. This is this is what you call it, the trailblazer for the whole entire country. Setting the bar so high, everybody hating on my candidate. But you know what? The more haters you got, that means you're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? The more haters you got. Lil K, come up here. What you mean you think it's a game? What's a game? We talking about? Oh, how you doing? How you doing? I thought you.
Hey,
What's
Grand
going on?
Rising.
Grand Rising.
Nothing much. Just sitting here listening to you talk. I just met you this morning. I've never been on your live before, and thank you for allowing me to come up. Just checking it out. I'm listening to what you said, and everything that you said, I do agree with. And we can talk about it on so many different levels.
Now, what's the question?
So we doing polls. Like I said, my candidate's running for the highest vote in America.
Hey, how you doing?
The best way to solve a problem is to fix a problem. Where you from, Spicy?
Hello?
Yeah, it's an echo. You gotta mute
Yeah,
so
it's
you
an
don't hear
echo.
the background noise.
Hello.
Put it on airplane mode and
Hello?
turn it off. It should kill it.
We can hear you.
Yo.
All right, yeah. I
Now,
asked you.
what's
Yeah,
the
where y'all
question?
from? Where y'all from? City and state.
I'm in
Georgia.
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Georgia and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh,
Correct. I'm in a red state.
okay. For sure. All right. Pete, you already said a couple of things. What's good? Who do I got up here? Little K.
Yeah, well, he dropped.
Man, TikTok been playing, man. Look. You might have to show your face, man. I had a couple of gentlemen. This one dude kept coming up, and they kept kicking him down. Cause yeah, I'm not putting you down. I don't put
Hold
nobody
on,
down
I'll show my
without a
face,
reason.
but I'm
Yeah.
doing laundry like I said. Hold on, I gotta wrap up because I'll show my face so you'll know who I am. Hold
Now
on.
you good? And I was saying that's what the dudes had to do yesterday. I don't know. Yeah, TikTok was tripping yesterday. But
That's what I heard. I had some of my other friends on live, and that's what they were saying. Hold on, let me see if I can get this to
what?
work.
Okay, that's
Oh,
little K. What you say? We think it's a game. What's the game about? Anything I'm saying on here, brother?
No, it's just that I just been listening to y'all conversation. Y'all mostly, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against it. Y'all mostly talk about food and stuff. People is cool with that, but people want to hear about like more things is going on in this world, like these police officers killing black people every day.
I got you.
Like Like food can wait. People
Hold
is
on,
getting killed.
little K.
Babies coming up missing.
Yeah, look,
Like,
you just ain't been around long enough, okay? You just your first time here, but check it out. So look, the reason I bring up food because the number one and two leading causes of death here in America are heart disease and cancer, brother. Did you know that?
yes, sir.
So why would that not be important if food is the reason that the most people are dying here on this soil? And then when you realize poison and toxins in the food, did you know that?
Yeah.
So what you trying to say? There ain't nothing more important than the most people dying here on the soil?
No, I ain't meant to say that. I'm wrong for saying that. But who put poison in the food? That's the white man.
The FDA, and this is why look why I
Well,
got y'all
that's
on
the
this
white
panel.
man.
Right, look, that's why I got y'all on this panel. Check it out. My candidate,
We have to be serious. If we don't have a conversation, who doing it is the white man, right?
We know
It's the
that.
ones we hired. Whether we voted or not, it's Democrats or Republicans. I ain't gonna just say no. It's not all white people. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of white people that
Okay,
live down here on this end with us and shop from the
listen.
same grocery stores that we shop from.
I got a lot of white customers. I get more support in my small black-owned business from Mexicans and white people than I do black people. And when the black people come, they want a discount because we all the same
Right.
color, and they
But
don't
little K,
understand if we got to hustle
yeah,
to pay
white
this
people make up
rent.
more of the
I
population than
want
we do. We
to
only
ask,
make up
well,
13, 14% of the population. So they eat more poison food than we are and buying it. So
And
you got to
they,
think about
yeah,
it.
because their bodies can handle it because they not built like us. We not ether beings. They are not built like us, so they can eat that poison because they are poison. If that makes sense.
So yeah, but yeah, okay, but yeah, too. We got issues, man. We talk about the children too. 840,000 children came up missing this past year. 600,000 adults came up missing this past year as well. So look, I'm gonna go back to the food real quick. My candidate got. We have solutions. We have solutions for the actual problems for here in America. See, the presidents that we've had so far, all 46 of them have never, like I said, done anything for the American people directly. We know Joe Biden just gave $1.7 trillion away to the Ukraine and NATO. He gave Asian Americans a hate crime bill. So, but anyway, this shit can be done. We have what's called the FDA Regulation Act. It's going to basically regulate the Food and Drug Administration because they're responsible for what goes inside the food. We're going to make sure they can't put any of those additives, chemicals, toxins in our water or our food supply, making it as natural and as clean as possible. That's one executive order, you know what I'm saying, from my candidate. That's one thing he's offering the American people. We just had to work to put him in office. Number two, you said about the police shootings, the brutality on African Americans. We have a hate crime law for African Americans under the candidacy of my president and my VP, Juanita Hunt. They're going to create a hate crime law for African American people because we need protection too. Just like I said, Joe Biden, for some reason, when he got in office, the Asian Americans got to skip fucking line and get a hate crime bill, and we've been here long. We've been here forever. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. And you
Let,
say too, another thing to go. I got you. Okay, I got you. Another thing to go along with that hate crime law for African Americans, we also have something that's called the Constitution Act. So if you've ever had any politician, any official, officer, entity, company, corporation break your constitutional rights, we're going to hold them to the highest federal law of extent, the highest extent of federal law, and each crime is going to carry 75 years. 75 years, no bond, no statute of limitation, and we get rid of immunity and amnesty. This is what Democrats and Republicans hide behind: amnesty and immunity. We got a solution for everything that's going on with the American soil right here. We don't give a damn when it comes to Ukraine and NATO and Israel. This is what we gonna do for them if they got any problems. We gonna pray to Jesus for their ass and let them deal with it.
now, my thing is how I am. Like, if I have a problem, let's go to their door. Go to their doorstep. Let's stop all talking. Let's go to their doorstep right now. Because people is started getting killed. And it's got to stop. If, like, how I look at things, if Dr. Tanner do come the president, I think, I think all white folks need to be moved off out of the United States. I don't care where they go at. I'm sorry the way I feel like this. If we even have one of them in here, it's just time for them to go. This is our land. It's just time
No,
for them
I
to
feel you on
go.
that one. I feel you on that one.
It's time for them to go. They keep continue to like hurt people, like people is hurting. And it's just time for us to stand up. And you know what I'm saying? And they continue. And guess what? They not even a government. They a corporation.
Uh-huh.
So
Like, this is a conversation I mean, this is what we need to be having right now.
But this is
Don't
more. This is more than a conversation, little K. Look, like I said,
I
the
know
best way
that,
to
man.
solve a problem. Look, the best way to solve a problem is become the problem. Like I said, my candidate is running for the highest office in America. Like I said, look, you gotta do your research too. You gotta work with me too. If we gonna work together and unify, we gotta listen to each other. Like I'm listening to you. I already told you. Look, executive orders are legal and binding. They have the effect of law. There's over 14,000 executive orders. All you have to do is Google the Federal Register. I want you to look at all the different type of executive orders, so you can see what's considered constitutional and unconstitutional. And then when you come over here and we tell you about our 10 executive orders, you're like, well, damn, okay, this makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. They didn't teach us anything about politics on purpose. They want you to think that the president doesn't have any power, but Donald Trump signed 220 executive orders. Let me see. Joe Biden has already signed 126 executive orders. Franklin D. Roosevelt signed 3,721 executive orders. Warren G. Harding signed 555 executive orders. So if executive orders don't have any power, what the fuck they've been doing all this long time? That's why I said you got to do your research so you can see where we're coming from and what we're talking about. And then you be like, okay, now this shit makes sense. But if you're just looking from outside and you don't do your studying and research, because I can tell you anything anyway. But if you go see it for yourself, you'll know. And you reassure yourself. This is why I'm on here every day, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't nobody come up here and refute what I say because, shit, I stay on point.
Yeah.
I stay on point. What's up, Atlanta lawyer? I see you back, bro. Man, I didn't see go hard, die hard Trumpers. Die hard Trumpers. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, we rocking with Dr. Tanner. Same thing with people that rock with Biden. You know what I'm saying? When they realize, when you realize who domestic terrorists are and what domestic terrorism is, all 46 presidents have been Democrat or Republican. The only thing different right here, we not politicians. We are the American people standing up for ourselves. The country belongs to you, little K. It belongs to Peach and all the 360 million Americans. It don't belong to politicians.
A question though, just real fast.
Go ahead. I got you. Go ahead. Shoot.
So, because I'm new to all this, and I've heard a lot of black people say, especially with me being a business owner, that we rock with Trump because he's good for business. But we know underlying that he is with them and not for us, but he will give us a little bit of something to get through just to get where he need to be. Dr. Tanner, he's an independent, correct?
That's the category they want him to fall into at the end of the day, because some states they recognize independent as anything other than Democrat or Republican. They call
That's
it
what they call green, right? That's what they call the green.
Like I said, no, we're not. Like I said, I'd keep it 100. We non-conglomerate. Excuse me. No party affiliation. We don't, like I said, we don't
Okay.
affiliate with any party.
Okay, I can rock with that because I vote and I've always voted. I vote for my local council. Actually, we got my classmate elected to be the district judge of Oklahoma, and she messed it up. And they smooth took her up out of Oklahoma because she was on some scandalous stuff. And then all the other people, which are light skinned, they didn't do anything for us. They raised the taxes. They put laws in place like we're talking about. My thing is, how can we get our people to understand what Tanner is doing to where we can just get one black man? And then if we do get that one black man in office, you think they really gonna let him get up in there like that?
Absolutely. Just we don't realize how powerful a vote is, even when it comes to African Americans. I mean, because when you're young and you see the big conglomerate, the United States of America, the United States government, and you like, wow, these people, they're awesome. They're supposed to protect us, and this is the mindset from when you're young that you think that they give a damn about you. But
I'm out.
what happens is, yeah, we grow up and we start realizing like, damn, life is kind of screwed up. And actually, at the end of the day, when you start understanding even more that every president that takes an oath, he or she is responsible for all the American citizens. And then it gets deeper. Like I said, every president, commander in chief, has control of the military and all the militias. And then Dr. Tanner here start dropping these operations on you, which have been released. Operation means it has something to do with the military, and that means it had to have the president's okay. And then you start reading all these operations like MK Ultra.
See, that's
You get the operations like Operation Paperclip, Operation Mongoose, Operation Northwoods. Let me tell you something about Operation Northwoods. This is 1962. They were talking about doing staging terrorist attacks in D.C., Washington, D.C., staging terrorist attacks in Florida on our soil with our own military. And check it out. Look, check it out.
They've been doing this.
School shootings. This is 1962 school shootings. Also,
Staged. It's
yeah,
staged. They set this up to put us or keep us in fear. Number
right.
one. Number two, we can't control what they're gonna do because they're gonna put whoever they want to in office. Period.
Nah,
Regardless if we vote or not. They
nah,
want us to
nah.
vote just to see how many people gonna come out and do Dem, Republican, or the other. And that's the only three categories. But whoever they want to control the narrative of what their agenda is, they're going to be there, whether we vote or not.
Nah, that's where you're wrong. That's
That's what I'm saying. I'm 48 years old. I've seen this my whole life.
like I said. Once again, what choices have you had at the end of the day?
At the end of the day, I choose what I choose.
You've only had a choice of Democrat or Republican, though. You've never had an
No,
American candidate that represents
not
America
me,
stand up.
not me, because we've had candidates to run, and I will put my vote somewhere else when I don't agree with them or them. I'm never Democrat. The only time I
Look,
voted Democrat was for Obama,
check it out. Once
and
again,
that was a bad mistake.
Democrats and Republicans are the same thing, Peach.
Oh, I know because we were Republican. Abraham Lincoln
What we
was a
saying?
Republican.
It's just like when you go in the courthouse, the judge, the prosecutor, the DA, the
Yeah,
public defenders, they all homies. They gonna
they
go.
all
They gonna go eat. They gonna eat lunch together. Look at my attorney. My attorney guy down here, in Atlanta. You a real estate attorney, man. You ain't in the judicial and the penal system. So yeah,
but
but
they
you know
drinking
what, Peach?
$135 whiskey shots.
Right. So
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
that's all we
And
saying. That's
talking
what
about
Dana
your
like.
case and figuring how they gonna sentence your sentence or whatever the case may be, depending on what's going on, to
And
keep
man,
that money flowing in their network.
and man, of God, we were self-sufficient. Look, until we and listen, America, all my people that's in this live right now, all the American people, you look, we hear it all the time. Let's separate and let's do our own thing. We've already done that before. If you don't have any power, we ain't shit. Look, well, that's what happened in Tulsa. It's called the
That's
Black
why I
Wall
was
Street.
getting ready to say that too, because
They bombed the shit out of Tulsa because we had no power. We was doing good as hell, but we didn't have no power. We had no power.
no, all we had was us. And we did
Right.
good when we were
We
by
need more than
ourselves,
just
and they
us.
saw us flourishing. And I'm
Right.
still in Oklahoma. They saw us
Right.
flourishing, and I have friends, and I used to live in Tulsa, so I know, and I can tell you how they changed Black Wall Street and made it a business district, and it's all corporate with penthouses and stuff down there on the land where our
Right.
ancestors paved that soil and had things going with us when we stayed on the other side of the tracks because we couldn't cross the tracks at night because they would knock us off if we did back then. My aunties, great aunties,
Yeah.
all the old school ladies before, these ladies became hoochies. Straight
Right.
up.
And
Real talk.
a matter of
And,
God
and
in the comments talking about stop going to the grocery stores. What the hell we gonna starve to death? Well, we
no,
gotta
because
have food.
I got plants growing in my crib right now. And in my little crib, I got plants and soil, and I grow my own herbs, and I cook, and I
How
go
long
to the meat market. If
how
I
long it
want
take for
meat,
them plants to yield
we can
though?
make it.
If we all
Shoot, what?
start farming, how long it
All
take for the
summer.
food? If we
We
all
we
start farming.
It's just for my house because I know how to
Right.
farm. I'm a country girl. I got 3 horses. I told you my auntie got 365 acres out here. It's a family
That's
thing.
true. You know they
It's
got
still down
genetically
here, but
modified
it's not
seeds.
mine, but it's my family. And
Right.
so if I ever need to go somewhere, need refuge, need something, harvest, if she gets sick, needs something, I can go out there. She does upholstery. She can do everything. She can lay a towel, everything. She taught me a lot of stuff too. I can do a lot of stuff, but I'm over here in the city right now. But she right down the street, about an hour away. It's not a problem for me.
You know they got genetically modified seeds as well too. You know that, right?
We got our old seeds from back in the day. We got our old seeds. I mess with the elders. I'm
You said
48.
y'all. You said y'all.
Y'all, that's us. That's
Yeah,
the
y'all.
family.
I got you.
Y'all is us. That's the family, my people. That's us.
You know, it's 36 million Americans on this soil. You know what I'm saying? We got to, like,
Yeah.
this thing bigger than just us, y'all. It's
Yeah, but you
bigger
got to
than
start
us.
with yourself first before you can branch out to anybody else. So if
Yeah.
I know we doing something to where we can survive, then we can teach others how to survive, and then we can trade and barter, and we can do things for each other. Because you might be able to do something I can't do, and I might have something you don't have. I
Right.
got a 1973 sewing machine. I can sit here and take all my clothes and take the hems out and make you a dress or some clothes and sit down. Not no weave and a wig. I'm talking about make you something to keep you warm because when they cut the lights out, if you can't start no fire, what we gonna do? The president ain't about to cut the lights on. They trying to cut the lights off.
That's why. That's
I'm
why.
just saying. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay, cool.
Got it, man. Yazoo.
That's all I was saying. I wasn't trying to start no trouble because I'm a fire starter, but I wasn't trying to do it. But I'm cool though. I'm not like the rest of these weird folks. They be on some other stuff. They don't have no common sense and they don't think rational.
Exactly.
Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. And the white man tell you that. Quid pro quo. If you don't know what that means and know how to break that down, then that's on you.
Definitely
But
it
I
is.
ain't talking about you. But I'm just saying, you hear me? I'm just saying.
I know what you're talking about.
Who
But
beans?
yeah, like I said, too, that president got a lot of power. So look, so what part about you said
I'm in the city.
a lot of us felt like our vote in
I'm in
the elections was rigged. That you know what I'm saying. What part about politics and the election do you feel like that we'll lose on? Let me ask you that question while I got you up here.
I think we lose on the local vote because people are too busy. They have people so distracted with that 9 to 5, and then they don't tell. And a lot of people aren't watching like regular TV anymore because they have smart TVs, so they on the internet. They don't know what's going
Talking
on
about the
around them.
television.
So yeah, that tell I.
You feel
And
you
I
you
think they're
familiar with
so
Operation Mockingbird? You know they control the media, right?
Yeah, of course, and they're all owned by the
They
the
put what
entities, the 13 families,
they
and the
put what they
people
want
that
to put
run the
on there.
media.
So this is why you on television right now, but this is real shit though. See, they're not.
My TV ain't on.
Look, I'm in your hand right now. What you talking about?
No, no, no. I'm on the phone with you.
Do you not see that screen right now? You don't think this is small TV? Come on now, you better stop playing.
I'm not looking at the screen. I just got you on speakerphone. I'm sorting clothes because I can do laundry, like I said.
But look,
I'm a
I'm
housewife.
in your household though.
You can be right here. I'll let you
Right, I'm in
in. You
your
let me
household
in.
right now, kicking this knowledge to you.
That's what's up. Then don't be flipping shit on me. We straight like that.
I'm in your house right now.
You already in the mix, and that's a good thing. I'm glad I met you. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
What's up, Yazoo? Where you from, city and state?
Out in Georgia.
Oh, that's godly. Hey, godly.
Like you had a bad signal.
Peace,
Go ahead.
peace,
You
love.
got it.
Already.
Yeah, I just hopped up, man, because I heard the sister actually was the things that she was pointing out that her family had, and the ability that they had to come to each other and times. Those are the foundational things that we need. I love hearing when people have those because that's what we need to build on. And then I caught when you asked her the question, whether you think we lose at an elections. To be honest with you, she said in the local ones, but to be honest with you, if you look at our communities, the elected officials in our communities look like us. So I don't know how we losing out in the election part. I just think we have poor leaderships all around. So it's kind of hard for us to elect anything that's going to change and benefit us as a whole because the mindsets that we're putting into office are the popularized mindsets. And they don't have any solutions. They're trying to filter us into a system that hasn't worked for us for generations.
I got you. Check this out. So look, this is where you go wrong. This is what it is, bro. This is what's different about this campaign and my candidate right here. It don't matter whether you go from the federal to the state to the county level. If you align with Democrats and Republicans, you got to do something to ride with them, bro. You got to fall in line, and we're not doing that. Once again, we're not taking no donations. We're not
I'm not
taking no
falling in
donations
line.
to avoid from any of that bullshit. You can't say we owe you anything. Only people we owe is the American people. You see, that's what happens is it don't matter whether you Democrat or Republican, you got to align with them cats right there. I don't care what the skin color be. You're right. We do have a lot of officials that look politicians that look like us. But see, they've aligned with Democrats and Republicans. We don't rock with them because they're domestic terrorists. I'm gonna let you know that every day. And, TikTok can get you for misinformation. Democrats and Republicans are domestic and global terrorists. They mean harm to all the American people.
All of them ain't no good. At the end of the
Yeah,
day, we can
you got to
take
mute Slang, bro. You
ourselves
got to mute.
and
I couldn't
we
hear you.
got to do
I'm
and
sorry, I couldn't hear
build
nothing he
within
was
our
saying.
own community.
Straight Peaches, Tulane
Tulane,
background.
get your
All
mic,
good.
bro.
It's all
Get your
good. Go
mic,
ahead,
Tulane.
y'all. Go ahead.
I
Did you?
couldn't hear what the brother was saying or you, so I just wanted y'all
Okay.
to mute him so I can hear what y'all was saying, so I can listen and then respond.
Okay. I was just saying that look, man, no matter what, who it is on what level, if you say you Democrat or Republican, you fall in line with their agenda. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, right? Is make it clear as day, and that Democrats and Republicans are domestic and global terrorists.
Yeah, that's like claiming Bloods and Crips if they want to put it on the black people. That's like claiming Native American and Indigenous when they know that we black, but they Siberian. It's the same set. It's the same set. You can rock your own set. You can do your own thing with your own people, and then you can trade with the people like-minded in set with their mind around you, and you'll be all right. And then you spread it. You spread it. You don't need nobody telling you what to do. You're supposed to do what you're supposed to do and think freely for yourself anyway. A difference of opinion is a difference of opinion, but you should still just stand on your own 10 toes. Don't you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fingers and 2 thumbs? 10 toes, 10 feet. Come on, 20 up. Let's get it. Come on. They're not going to help us like that.
So we
What
gotta.
they going to do? They're going to follow the white man's orders. As soon as we can vote and put them in, but they still going to do what they say because we don't have enough power to control what the narrative is. And that's their agenda until they go away and we
I'm,
flip it and make it ours.
I'm
Then we can
sorry.
flip it.
I'm sorry, Miss Spicy. I'm sorry. Now we're
All
not
right.
gonna follow
Go
nobody
ahead.
agenda.
Nice to
We,
meet you, Mr. Two Lanes. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. I,
Good deal. Go ahead.
I,
I'm going to listen.
Let me mute
I
my
hate
mic.
to tell you, but we ain't gonna follow nobody agenda but our own agenda because can't nobody come in our house and tell us what to do.
If you don't have an agenda, then we can't follow it.
No, we have. That's what I'm saying. We have an agenda.
Okay,
We
well,
have
I'll do
our
more
own
research on
agenda.
the agenda.
We have
Don't
our
yell at
own
me.
agenda. No, I'm not. I'm not yelling. We have our own agenda. It's the fact of it is that you stated that we have to follow their agenda. We gonna
I know
still be
I
under
said
their.
no, I didn't say we have to follow. They want us to follow their agenda. So talk with me, and I know you outside working. We can talk, but don't yell at me.
He
I
can tell
basically
Tulane. He
wasn't
got
wasn't yelling.
time.
Again, like I said, we only gonna follow our own agenda. Uh, we have 10 executive orders that we only 10 right now that the Democrats are and the Republicans are actually scared of. They're actually afraid of us getting those first 10 in place. Now here you have Trump done wrote over 200 and some executive orders, and Biden done wrote over 100 and some executive orders, but we only have 10, and they are afraid. We only been campaigning for the last 7 months, and you can see some of our agenda already in play by the Democrats and Republicans, and we ain't even made it to office. What happened to straight?
Can you expand on those 10 things that you?
Yes, sir. I can go with number one. It's $5,000 for every African American for the damage from that's from conception to death for all the damage that America has done to the African American uh, since day one. Since day one. Number two is the Christopher Columbus law. The Christopher Columbus law is allowing all foreigners that's here on American soil the day of inauguration to become citizens. Now they have 10 days to complete that task. If they don't complete the task of becoming a citizen with those 10 days, we send them back where they come from. Number two, if you make $150,000 or less, you have a 50% tax cut. Number three, student loan debt. If you have any type of student loan debt, day of inauguration, we're gonna wipe that out. As we have stated before, if Trump can give $1.7 trillion to the Ukrainians, we can take care of America by eliminating student loan debt. Number three, we have a hate crime law. all African Americans. Every ethnicity has an hate crime bill except a hate crime law except for the African Americans. We was here first. Why we are not protected first? How is the agents gonna just come here and jump over us just because they got attacked through the pandemic? Okay. Also, we have the Voting Rights Act. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 amends our voting rights for every 25 years. They just amended it again in 2006, which give us 25 years, which in 2031, those amendments will be up again for debate. We're going to fix it whereas we vote forever. You know, we ain't got time. You ain't supposed to be discussing our voting rights. You know what I'm saying? Then our ancestors fight for it. Are we citizens just as well as anybody else here? We should have the same rights as everybody else. Then we have the Constitution Act. We know our Constitution is violated on a day-to-day basis. So we have the Constitution Act, which if your Constitution is found, your constitutional rights are found violated, whoever violated them gets 75 years. And that's retroactive. We're gonna go back with that law. We're gonna take that law all the way back. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
we
hear
can hear
you.
you. We also, yeah, we can still hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
So yeah.
Go ahead, Garland.
Yeah, if you're talking, man, we can't hear you right now. Yes, your mic wasn't moving too, man. You want to go down and try to come back up? Okay, yeah. I hear he come back up. I'll see if I go grab him. Yeah, Doc must be traveling too, because TikTok been playing with me, so everybody know too. I had the little dude that came up yesterday. They kicked him down like 7, 8 times. He kept trying to come back up, trying to come back up. So I don't know what TikTok got going on. Let me
Well,
find out.
it did me the same way. That's why I came back and put my camera on.
Yeah, you might have to
It,
try to throw your camera. Oh well, I don't know. Yeah, try. Yeah, that's what dude did too. He threw his camera on for a couple minutes. I'll send you another invite too, Yazoo.
Yeah, it's keep dropping me. It's dropping me because I go to a different screen. That's why it's dropping people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know the little dude. He came up and turned his camera on and turned it back off, and he was good to go. But yeah, salute, Dr. President. What's good with you, man?
I got some knowledge for some people, but I'm gonna give it to y'all before I give it to the world.
All right.
I will say this. I spoke on corn in America before, and I'm gonna speak on it again. I speak on.
Keep timing out. There goes Yazoo coming back up. He just sent another invite. Yeah, they drop you down, dog. Oh, TikTok been playing, man. I got you. You know I got you.
Damn, TikTok is tripping today.
Man, I told you. I told them, man, they been going ham on me like these past couple of days. Yeah, Tulane seeing that shit too. He came up and he was like, well, damn, I came up to see what's going on too. I'm like, damn, yeah, bro. Dude was like, man, why you keep dropping me down? Why you dropping me down? You know,
no, like
what
I
he
said, it did me like that again this morning. That's why when I came back up. That's why I turned my camera on.
And remember, yeah, the other little brother came up there too. He kept getting knocked down too, and he was like, he had to show his face too. But he's like, man, bro, why you put me down? I said, man, we don't play like that, bro. Don't nobody play. Ain't nobody play with you. If I put you down, I'm gonna tell you I put your ass down. Yeah, he showed his face, and then he quit acting up or turn his camera on for a couple minutes. Yeah, turn your camera on for a couple minutes, bro. See if that works. There you go. Maybe it'd be cool now. Your signal was low too, Yazoo, too, when you was up here before, too. Go ahead. Yeah, see, that's the same thing he was doing to the other little dude. You
Yeah,
got
my signal low because I'm on the highway traveling back home. But I was saying earlier, listening to what the things that they have that they were saying they have on the docket. My thing is that the things that have me remiss about it is because if we do real extensive deep dives into historically what's happened since we've been focused on trying to make a better way within the system that's been designed to put us in the very position that we're in. We got to understand this is a capitalistic system. The system it needs people to capitalize on, and in this government, the way that it exists, we have to be in this position. Anything else outside of that would bring this corporation to its knees. What we missing is the fact that what we missing is that all throughout history. I mean, I can name three presidents. I can name three presidents that actually went against the status quo. You know what I'm saying? That actually were trying to implement things that could benefit us directly within government. One was Abraham Lincoln. You know what happened to him. The second was John F. Kennedy when he started to open the doors and speak about things that was going on behind the scenes within the American government to keep us in the positions that we are. And the third one was Donald Trump. You know, he started to focus more on setting foundations in so Americans could thrive as a whole. And this government, tricked us and did everything they could to make him look like he was racist. So if you understand historically, if you look at Reconstruction and all those type of stuff, and we did have great numbers in government prior to where we are today, they unalived and did a whole lot of stuff then just so they can take power and control. So I just can't really see a solution outside of us looking at each other and uniting on those fronts and start focusing on what we can do for ourselves and what we can do for our own communities. That government has established itself, and it's not gonna waver away from that. It's just like you just said, you got three things on the docket that you think would directly positively affect us, and they're at odds, they're at war on it. You know what I mean? They're trying like hell not to let those things go. But when you see foreigners come over here, they can put all type of stuff in place to take care of them. And to be honest with you, a lot of that is because of the position that we're in today. A lot of those foreigners coming over here with true identities. You know what I'm saying? With true understanding of who they are. Us, they keep labeling us things that we tied to that puts us at the very bottom of the system. You know what I'm saying? And the system fuels off us.
yeah.
Can I ask a question? My question would be, what that got to do with the price of tea in China? My other question would be directly, how the fuck do y'all talk about Donald Trump? This man was
Yeah. Secondly,
technically,
if I can answer the questions,
I haven't even
it actually has everything to do with the price of tea because we have all the skill sets.
I'm gonna sit you the fuck down. Let me explain how this works. When I'm talking, that means everybody listening. I ain't finna go back and forth with nobody today. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I'm not finna play with nobody. If your listening skills ain't great, I'm gonna sit you down. If you don't want to sit down, I'm gonna get you out of here. You talking about Donald Trump was your Lord and Savior. You said Kennedy was your Lord and Savior. You said that Abraham Lincoln was your Lord and Savior because they got those guys out of here. Hey, newsflash. Number one, the whole point of somebody freeing the slaves had nothing to do with no humanitarian shit. It had something to do with business. Freeing the slaves was business. Nothing to do with you and your color, your skin, or how he see you as your character. Had nothing to do with it. So when people get up here and get to talking about shit they don't know nothing about, sit the fuck down. Then we talk about Who else to say? Kennedy family was in the mob, mafia people. He had ties to the mob. Know what the fuck you talking about before you know what the fuck you talking about. That man was a part of a criminal organization. Family was a part of a criminal organization way before that man got into the goddamn White House. How the hell you think he got there? So know what the fuck you talking about before you know what you're talking about. Then you said Donald Trump said he make people think that Donald Trump is racist. Motherfucker, this man just sat here and tried to get 5 black kids locked the fuck up forever. The fuck is you talking about? How the man didn't even rent to people that was melanated back in the day. What the fuck is you talking about? Make you think he's racist? Then what the fuck is racism? Let's throw racism out the window. He was convicted of sexually abusing a woman. Let's just throw that shit out the window for a second. So what the fuck is you talking about, bruh? Like, y'all get on here and y'all be trying to talk this smooth shit and be sounding just as special as any short bus rider you could ever find. No, I'm gonna talk and say what the fuck I'm gonna say, and then I'm going to allow you to come up here and say something if I feel like it. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
I also would like to piggyback off of that myself, Mr. President.
Go ahead, my brother.
We as African Americans fail to realize that our morale as African Americans has raised up because we thought we had put a so-called African American in office in the name of Obama. So our morale as black people made us rise up and start doing better for ourselves. Now, Obama was in office for 8 long years, and through those 8 long years, he put the country somewhat back together, somewhat. So when Trump did take over, all he did was rode the coattail of what was already going on. He tried to destroy everything that so-called Obama put in place, and he left this country fucked up. And I yield my mic.
What's good, America? What's good? Oh yeah, there you
And
go.
just because he did something for black colleges, that's not black people as a whole. That's not even black people as a whole.
Not only that, I mean, first and foremost, those so-called black colleges are funded by the state anyway. Having a hard time understanding how people even be speaking on something that's funded by the federal government and the states to begin with.
Yeah. So I really don't like when we come to spaces as supposed to be brothers and having conversations and we formulate opinions.
First and foremost, I'm not your brother. That's the first thing. I'm not your brother. I don't know you. Me and your mama is not. I don't know your mother. I am not her son. We are not brothers. We are two people sharing the same space at the current moment right now on TikTok. That's all we're doing right now. We're sharing the same space, and you are up here on this platform. That's it. That's all. We are not brothers. We are not friends. We are not associates. We are not none of these things above you. You had any type of thought pattern thinking that we were some of those things, you are misinformed.
Well, again, I mean,
Hold on,
I
brother Garland. Hold on, brother Garland. We're not here to voice opinions either.
no,
We're only
it's
here
not no
to state
opinion,
the facts.
Tulane. It's not no opinion. It's not no opinion at all. He voiced his opinion about me. I'm well studied and real well researched on all these issues that you spoke about. His
Once again, I didn't voice no opinion on you, period. I gave you a fact about the history lessons that's going on in the world. You spoke about three people. You said Kennedy, you said Kennedy, you said Trump, and then you stated about Abraham Lincoln. You said like these were some kind of heroes to you. And I gave you the facts of these people are not heroes to nobody. They were handling business. And I gave you the fact that Donald Trump himself clearly is a racist, clearly because he did not deliberately rent to black people back in the 80s. He deliberately tried to lock up, well, he got those boys locked up out there in New York, deliberately. I mean, how do we forget that? So when you talk about something, I'm going to give you a fact. You gave your opinion because you felt like he's not a racist. If locking up black people that didn't do nothing is not racist, then what the fuck is racism? I'll motherfucking wait. If not renting to black people is not racism, then what the fuck is racism? I'll fucking wait.
some ask this. Some ask this, man. You putting questions out there. Are you gonna allow me to answer? I mean, because I'm allowing you to continue on dropping me and being disrespectful.
You're not allowing me to do nothing, my brother. You're not allowing me to do anything. That's another narrative that was also an opinion that's not a fact. You're not allowing me to do anything. The only fact of the matter is I'm entertaining this right now at this current moment. I don't have to. So you got one more, and then I'm gonna just get rid of you. So that's up to you. Moving on. Matter of fact, y'all talking to a ghost. Moving on. Anytime I see somebody okaying silliness, I'm getting them out of here from here on out. If I hear somebody speak on uh, Donald Trump is their buddy, Abraham Lincoln is their best friend, Kennedy is their Lord and Savior, I'm not entertaining that. I'm gonna just get them out of here. I'm gonna say my piece and then I'm gonna get them out of here. Moving on. Moving on. Corn in America. Let's talk about corn in America and why it's banned in all these other countries. Who all knew that corn was banned? American corn was banned in different countries. Who knew that?
What? That's my wife's favorite food, bruh.
Ooh
Hold
wee.
on. Hold on.
And
Hold
hold
on.
up. Hold the fuck up.
Is that the reason why she act the way she act?
Actually, my brother, I'm gonna be honest with you. It actually is. So let me tell you what's inside of corn that they what these chemicals they put on corn.
Whoa. Well, here we go.
It's called astrazine. I'm gonna spell it. I'm putting it in the chat because I might be saying the name wrong. It's one of those names. Atrazine. Give me 1 second.
Doc is about to get me put out when I go home and tell my wife she can't eat corn no more.
I'm finna say that's what's wrong with him. The corn is
In
the
the chat.
corn. That's what's doing it.
I'm finna put it in the chat right now. I think it's called Atrazine. I might be saying the name wrong.
Atrazine.
Atrazine. There you go. Atrazine. What that does, y'all know how I always talk about these men as feminine. Can you hear me?
We
Go
hear you
ahead,
now.
bro.
Yeah, it increases the estrogen in boys and girls. So that's the chemical that's sprayed on it. You know, those pesticides. That's one of them, and it increases the estrogen. So when you say your wife love corn and she really dramatic, that might be why. When you see some of these guys get the swing and they walk and they swing their neck a little bit too much sometimes.
They eat a bunch of corn.
Man, they mama might eat that corn. Oh, corn is in a lot of things y'all didn't know about, right? So them cereal. Oh, that's all corn. Corn is in a lot of products. Not only that, those pigs that y'all eat, that pork. Oh, I don't want to get into it, but I get into it a little bit. But let me go back. I don't want to go too far yet. Corn is in a lot of products, a whole lot of products. Whenever y'all get some time, read the back of y'all labels in your house and look what's all that's in it. They got corn in it, and this corn is not sold in other countries. They won't buy it. Now y'all remember that Operation uh Mockingbird? No, Mongoose. Operation Mongoose. When they were putting that estrogen, y'all remember that?
Yeah. Fidel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Fidel Castro.
They got a long time to capitalize on what they've been trying to do. Yep, estrogen. But that ain't it. That ain't it. It also leads to prostate cancer. Men, that's when the when the doctor, got to put the glove on, check you out. You can have that prostate cancer because of the corn, because of the chemicals they put on it. Breast cancer, ovarian cancer. All those things are tied to that chemical. Unless y'all like fingers up your butt, somebody gonna have to do something different. Y'all keep on, men, for real. Y'all keep voting. I was talking to that guy last night, that 61-year-old man, and he didn't get it. Maybe he did. Maybe he understood that the more he vote for Democrats and Republicans, the more somebody gonna have their finger up up his butt. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's a fact. That ain't no opinion. That's a fact. The more y'all vote for Democrats and Republicans, the more these doctors are gonna keep sticking their fingers up your ass. I'm telling you when I'm lying. Because it leads to prostate cancer. Every time y'all give a vote out to these Democrats and Republicans, you can hear the popping of that glove. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest, Kay. I'm being honest. Every time they vote these Democrats, Republicans in, and you know, I think I understand the agenda now. Oh yeah, I think I might be understanding the agenda. I know why Obama came in here. You know, I understand what's been happening ever since he left. They might want everybody to like the glove popping. They had that song "Popping My Collar." No, they might be liking the popping them gloves. I don't know. That ain't me. I don't want no gloves popped over here.
Especially after Obama, yeah, just like you said, yeah, especially after Obama, yeah.
Y'all know how to read between the lines. Y'all know what I'm saying. But I can't even say all seriousness because that's serious though. Prostate cancer, and breast cancer been on the rise. 1.9 million new cancer patients. That's a lot of gloves being popped. And it wouldn't have to happen if they allowed me to fix the problem. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part.
America, you heard it live and direct. Corn is banned in many, many other countries. The corn that we eat every day, the corn that's in hell, at least 50% of our products out here. Shit, you got corn chips, your Cheetos, all that shit is corn products. Hell, man, it's corn in the damn cereal, corn flakes. Shit, man. Say eat raw foods. Yeah, we got to do something different. But that's the thing. That's the thing. See, this is the definition of domestic terrorists in full effect. In full effect. If they flood our markets, our grocery stores with all these chemicals, toxins, foods that's banned in other countries because of the harmfulness that they cause. I mean, like I said, in my couple of lives, past couple of days, who are terrorists? Right here in your face. It don't matter whether they're Democrat or Republican. They follow the same agenda and they're not changing any of these things. So what the fuck has Trump done for anybody? What the fuck has Joe Biden done for anybody? Not a motherfucking thing. Not a motherfucking thing. Once, like I said, when you come on this live, as long as you tune in, you're gonna learn something. You can turn on that bullshit news that's controlled by operations like Operation Mockingbird, where they monitor the propaganda and tell you what the fuck they want to tell you, and tell you what you want to hear. Right here, you're gonna get the truth, the raw truth, nothing but the truth.
Here it is. Here it is. I switched from vegetable oil to corn oil, thinking that I'm doing something on the healthy side, and I'm about to go get the finger up my ass.
They about to pop them gloves on you. Don't let them out. Don't let these folks start popping gloves on you. I'm for real, y'all. I know I say some stuff and it sounds a little funny sometimes, but it's serious. It's really serious. And as a man, I mean, as me, I'm gonna speak on me. I'm not trying to go down that route. Some folks might like the gloves. Me personally, not me. I don't want the glove. I don't want the glove.
Shit, doc, they better wake up and pay attention. What the fuck do a doctor call his business? What do you call it? What do you call this establishment? A motherfucking practice? What the fuck you think they practicing on? It's called a practice. A doctor has a practice.
It might work, it might not work.
And depending on what kind of doctor you got, you know, some of these doctors, you know,
Say, get your girl, Doc. Get your girl. Get your girl, Doc.
you know. So
Get.
when he put that glove on, he in your booty, you know, you don't know what kind of pleasure he might be getting from that.
That part.
You just thought, Doc, you been there for 30 seconds. I'm still feeling around. Doc, you been in there for 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Well, what's going on? Am I good? I don't know yet. Hold on. Let me figure it out a little longer.
Almost done.
I, 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 I think I feel a knot to the right.
Down to the nine. Yeah, that shit crazy though. Yeah, my old lady love corn too, man. She love corn. She corn head. Hey, no sir. But yeah, we laughing right now, but that's fucked up though. You know what I'm saying? It's sinister. It's sinister. And American people don't realize what's right there in our faces. You know what I'm saying? What's in their faces. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize how devious and sinister that these Democrats and Republicans are.
I got more for you.
Uh-oh.
Neither. Uh, milk.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why milk. Is not what you think either. Milk has something. I'm gonna put the spelling in here.
I already know what you're talking about. I know it.
It's
I know it.
it's a,
Go ahead. You got it.
it's a growth hormone. Excuse me, y'all. I got a little cold, but yeah, it's a growth hormone that they inject the cows with, and you know, it's not good for human consumption. Which is also milk is banned in American milk is banned in other countries. So it's not the milk in specifically, but it's the American milk and the growth hormones that they give those cows. If they give it to the cows, then guess where it's heading to next? You. Oh, by the way, the cows eat the corn too, by the way. I don't know if y'all knew that, right? They
Right.
eat the corn. The same corn that we just talked about that causes cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they get a shot, that growth hormone. So that growth hormone, excuse me. Oh, prostate cancer, by the way.
Right.
Goes right back to it. Excuse me. And breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So let me. So if you don't eat corn, but you drink milk or cheese or one of those products, you screwed. But I ain't done yet. I got something else to drop other name.
Yeah, with that milk too. You got to keep in mind, cows aren't pregnant all year long, so those hormones make them produce milk all year long, and as well, it's a lot of pus and sores that's in that milk. It's actually the amount of pus that's allowed that the American government allows, or the FDA allows in your milk too as well. Yeah, because think about it. Yeah, yeah, milk is gross. Pus from sores. Yeah, I'll check this information out.
My bad. Hold on.
You good?
So the next one is called pork. I know some of y'all. Y'all better go get some fucking information. Get the fuck out of here. The next one is called. You see that Bradford?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Ractopamine.
Yeah. Don't worry about that one. I got something for everybody. You know, don't worry about it. Playing with the right one today.
Ghost.
The more you fuck
Wait,
around, the more you
wait,
find.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. I like almond milk, man. Don't tell me the almond milk fucked up too.
Man,
I ain't got that far yet. I ain't got that far. Hold on, give me a second. I'm working right now. I'm working. You know, I ain't got time to play with nobody. I mean, absolutely nobody.
mm,
Everybody get it. Everybody get the juice. Now moving back on what the fuck I was talking about. Moving back on. What's the name? What was that? What's the name of that thing? Where'd it go?
Ractopamine.
I don't think that's how you say it, but yeah, there you go.
Let me see.
It might be that. Let me get the right. Let me have them say this to me so I can get the right name right. Ratopamine. That's what it's called. Ratopamine.
Oh, ractopamine. Okay.
You know, and that's another thing. If we can't say it, you probably shouldn't be eating it 10 times out of 10.
Right.
If you gotta, you know what I'm saying, look up how it's pronounced correctly, because there's so many letters in that damn word, you 9 times out of 10, you probably shouldn't eat it. 9 times out of 10. But that right there is in the stuff that they feed the pigs. It's in the feed. And also not healthy for you. Oh, that's banned in 160 countries, by the way. American pigs. American pigs are banned in 160 countries.
Wow.
Oh, but you know, Democrats and Republicans got y'all ass eating it up like cornflakes.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you either, but you know, that's another story. But yeah, 160 countries banned. You know how bad you have to be to get banned in a different country? Do you know how much bad things you would have to do for 160 countries to ban you specifically as an individual? Now, a pig ain't gonna never shoot nobody, but yet it's banned. The American pig is banned in 160 countries. Look it up. Also, here's one. Gatorade and any citrus sodas. BOV. Look up BOV. BVO, my bad. BVO, not BOV. BVO. Let me put it in there so we can get it right. BVO. There we go. And Ebony's right. Pork, you might not even eat pork. I don't eat pork, but guess what? It's in a lot of food products. Oh, Mr. Jello? Yeah. Miss Jello got pork in it. A lot of stuff that y'all don't understand uh that can affect you. Like, oh, I don't eat pork. Oh, you thought you didn't eat pork. You thought you didn't eat it. One more thing, and I got a list of shit, but processed meats. They got sodium nitrates in that. And they have that listed right alongside cigarettes, asbestos, and plutonium. You eat it when you're in jail. Eat what? What you talking about? Eat what in jail?
All them chemicals you just brought up. You know, that's how Herbert Hardhat. That's a new profile.
Heard? Not today, heard. We ain't entertaining bullshit today, heard.
Do the stalker. Man, I ain't gonna be able to eat shit.
Well,
Fact,
since
we gonna disappear around this motherfucker.
Real.
oh yeah, throw another one that y'all like too. Bread is also American bread is banned in other countries as well.
It's crazy.
It got something called ACA. I can't. My bad. I cannot pronounce the name, so I'm not even gonna try it. But it's ACA. That's in,
Is that the shit that make the bread rise quicker or some shit like that?
I think it's in the yeast, but yeah. But hold on, let me give you
Yeah.
the whole name.
I was reading that shit at one point in time. So yeah. Yeah, man, that shit.
I think it's a Zodiac 9 carbonate. By the way, here's another one. American chicken also banned in other countries. And y'all won't even know. Y'all not even gonna guess why it's banned.
Well,
Because they wash the chicken in chlorine.
oh yeah, chlorinated chicken. You right. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, chlorinated chicken. Yep. They damn sure do.
Chlorine. I don't know if anybody know, but you're not supposed to be eating chlorine.
Nope.
All right, Miss J, where you from?
I'm from Utah, Salt Lake City.
All right, what you have to add?
So I know that your big thing is like the FDA and the additives and whatnot in our food, but what are your views on like the border and whatnot? Are you an open border type of person?
The
Or
border
how do you feel like there's a crisis right now at the border? And if so, how would you fix it?
right now, nobody at the border is dying. There's not 1.2 million people dying on the border. There's not 1.2 million Americans dying on the border right now.
Okay. Do you feel like we have too many people coming in um illegally?
Name one Caucasian that came here legally.
No, I'm not saying no, I'm not saying that. I'm just asking your opinion. So
No,
you
I'm
are,
giving out a statement. Name one Caucasian that came to America legally from
I
the
mean,
from
by American laws. I know you're referring to the fact that this is we're living on stolen land.
So if we're living on stolen land, how can somebody on stolen land make rules up that don't belong to them?
So, but that's the purpose of a country is
So
to have.
shouldn't we get rid of all the people that stole the land and give the land back to the people that it belongs to, and then we don't have to worry about the border crisis because everybody be in their actual home countries?
No, because it's not the same people. These are the descendants of the people.
Well, descendants or not, you still got it right or wrong, right?
I mean, like, where would you send the people except the native?
I believe
Where would you?
everybody understand where they came from, their
I
past.
don't know. I don't know where I came from
Well,
personally, because I actually have a mix of different. I'm like a mix of different um places.
that's a tragedy, but at the same time, when you talk about the border crisis, I mean there's have always been a border crisis. Why do you think you're here right now?
Oh no, I get that. My point is
So
like
my point is, do you want me to, if I fix the border crisis that you may believe is going on, then I'm gonna fix it fully. I'm gonna get rid of all the people that don't belong here, all of them. That would be
but
including
you
you.
by getting rid of them, what do you mean? Like how would you
I'm gonna
go
send
about
them back
doing it?
home. I'll send them all back home, including you.
But I don't have a home. I have no place to go. I don't
Well, a lot of people that come over here don't have a home. They ain't got a place to go neither.
I gotcha. So I'm just asking your opinion. I don't know the solution. I'm just
And
asking.
and no, I'm giving you my opinion. If I was to tackle the so-called quote unquote border crisis, I'm sending everybody home.
But some people don't know where they belong
That
to, for
that's a
instance.
that's a them problem.
So you're just gonna put me into the ocean, or what are you gonna like me? So for instance, in my ancestry, I have some Native American blood in me. I have some Italian blood. I have some Brazilian. Like I'm just a mix of a lot of different things.
A
Do
lot
you,
of
do you
people are
get?
a mix of a lot of different things, but like I said before, if you're gonna talk about a border that don't belong to any American at all, uh, then we have to be honest and say, well, let's send everybody back where they belong. Because at what point do you say, well, are we talking about people that just got here today, yesterday, 5 years ago, 20 years ago, 100 years ago, 400 years ago? When do we start and stop?
I mean, I guess we do right now have certain ways to become a citizen, correct? In this country, like aren't there certain steps you can go through if you
And
come
you're
here to
talking
become?
about becoming a citizen based off a system that was um, placed here by people that don't belong here.
I mean, that's fine, but if you're running,
But
one of
no,
you,
that's not actually. That's not fine. That's
no, I mean, that's
actually
fine for you to have
problematic.
that perspective, sir.
No, it's
That's
not
fine.
perspective. That's an actual fact. This country is ran. This country is stolen. That's a fact. It's not. It's not a perspective. It's a true fact.
Okay, so
People
let's say this country is stolen.
Yeah,
I'm,
that's
I'm
not.
giving you that. I'm giving you that now. But if you're running to be president, or isn't one of you running to be president of the United States on this panel? If you're campaigning,
That is a fact. That is a fact.
okay, well, if you're campaigning to lead this country, you need to have a solution that's going to actually
Yeah, I was sending
work.
your ass back to where you came from.
But my point is, I don't know where I come. You'd have to actually make
That's
it.
your problem. That's not my problem. You think? Let's just say somebody from another country just got here today.
Uh,
Uh, and they say, I don't know where I came from. You think I give a fuck about that? Or they gonna go back, they're going somewhere.
so who are you? So are you going to do like DNA tests on everybody?
I ain't
If
gotta
so,
do DNA test. I know who don't belong here.
so who doesn't belong? Who are you going to say does not belong here?
Clearly you don't belong here, man.
I mean, I've been here for like
That don't
my
mean nothing. Just because you've been here, just because you stole an item don't mean the item belongs to you.
no, no. So you say clearly I don't belong here. That's fine, but that's an
Because
example.
no,
How are you?
I'm giving you a fact. I said because you steal an item, that item still doesn't belong to a person that stole it, correct?
Okay, but you're still not
Is it
answering my
that hold
question.
on 1 second. I'm asking a question. If you steal an item, do the item become yours over time or is it still a stolen item?
I mean, it's still a stolen item. Yeah,
Okay, so if it's still a stolen item, isn't the crime still punishable?
that's fine. My question
I'm
is
asking the question, is the crime still punishable?
no. We have a statute of limitations, so
For
no,
what?
not
Stolen
always.
items?
For and it depends what justice system you're discussing, but there is a statute of limitations
Well,
where a
I'll make
crime
sure when I
can.
become president, there'll be no statute of limitation on stolen things on a
Okay,
federal level.
I'm with
There
you.
you
So
go. On a
I'm with
federal
you.
level, I'll make sure that there's no statute of limitation for stolen items.
That's fine.
And
I don't know if you could
anybody
do
that's
that.
in possession of a stolen item can be sentenced to jail.
That's fine. My
Thank
question
you.
is,
I'll
if
lock
you're
everybody up
president,
that don't belong here, that has a possession of a stolen item.
if
Thank
you
you.
are the
I
president,
will lock them all up.
if you are
If
the
you are in
president,
possession of a stolen item, I will lock you up.
I mean, so would there
I'm
be a
gonna lock
justice
you
system?
up.
So you're going to put every,
I'm gonna lock up the people in possession of stolen items because that's breaking the law, correct?
I mean, you can't lock
No
them up when,
matter, no matter who broke the law, if you get the item that's stolen and you know the item's stolen and you're still with it, you're still in possession of a stolen item. That's an American law. I didn't make that law up, did I?
right, but you want to switch other
Okay, well,
laws.
I didn't make it up, ma'am. I'm just gonna follow the law. I'm gonna
So
hold the law. I'm gonna follow the law.
I,
Ain't
I'm
nothing
with,
wrong with following the law now, is it? I'm gonna hold people accountable.
okay, how
Now
are
you
you,
ask me a question. Now I'm giving you the answer. Now you really don't like my answer. Now do you?
I, I, it's not a matter of me liking it. I have a follow-up question. How are you going to determine who you said me, but how you're going to have to worry about more than me, right? How are you going to determine who is not to be locked up and who is to be, in possession of the land? How will you make that determination? Not, you can't just say I know. I mean, you have to be able to have
Well,
some
number
kind of
one,
great.
ma'am,
Yeah.
number one, I personally, as a president, wouldn't be knocking on doors asking you any questions. So that wouldn't be my determination. I'll have a group of people that'll handle that. But I would know because you're not native to America that you don't belong here.
Okay, but very few people are native to America that are still living in this country.
So who fault is that? Then I guess everybody got enough time to go home before I get where I got to go, right? Or they can return that property, right? They can return the stolen property, but even if you return stolen property, you still was in possession of it at some point. Possession of stolen property is a
First
punishable
of all,
crime.
I didn't steal anything. I was born in this country. I didn't steal jack
Hey,
shit.
hey. Listen, you can tell me what you want. If your daddy stole it or your grandfather stole it and then they handed it down to you or they gave it to you, they gave you a stolen item, you're still in possession of that stolen item. So it's still a possession. That's an American law. I did not make that law up, by the way. FYI, I didn't make it up.
Okay, I'm with you.
So now when I answer these questions the way y'all never would have thought it was going to be answered, y'all don't be liking the answers. But that's just called American justice. Wouldn't that be American justice to make
Not
sure
if
that the criminals go
not
to
if you
jail?
don't have a clear criteria as to how
The
you're going.
criteria is if you are in possession of stolen property, you will go to prison.
But you can't
And I'll
just
make
send
it
somebody to
75
prison.
years. We'll
But
make a
we're
federal crime 75 years if you are in possession of stolen property. There you go.
but you
That
wouldn't have
sounds
that
fair enough
power.
to me.
But you would not
And
have
then
that power.
you have to pay restitution to whoever that stolen property belongs to.
Okay,
There you go.
what about somebody who is half Native American and half like European? What would that person have to do?
Like I just said, ma'am, that would be for that person to figure that part out, not for me to figure it out.
Do you see why not having a clear criterion might pose a threat?
No, I don't see anything. The only person would have a problem with that the person that's guilty of something.
Don't get in front of the train.
The only person that's gonna have a problem with that is the person that's trying to prove their innocence, not me.
Are you going to give people due process, or are you just going to lock them up?
Sure, we'll just lock them up. We'll
So
just
you
forget about the Constitution, right? We'll forget about
do.
the Constitution, right?
So now you want to forget about the
So
laws.
we'll
I mean,
forget about the Constitution, right?
I'm asking you. Are
I'm
you going to just?
asking you. You
I
made the
believe.
statement. I'm asking the statement. I'm asking another statement. We'll just forget about it. You made the statement. You made the broad statement.
Sound like entrapment to me.
No. So my question is, you said we want to follow the law because in this country we have to follow laws,
Yeah,
and
we're
then
gonna
I'm
follow the
like,
law to the T. To the T.
but
To
following
the
the law,
T.
following
To
the
the
law.
T. So if that helps you out, that should answer all other questions. We're gonna follow the law to the T. The
Okay.
T.
So the remaining people that are not locked up,
Mm-hmm.
which won't be, first of all, it's going to cost you a lot of money to put people in prison. You know that, right? That many people in prison. It's going to cost you a significant amount of money because they won't be working or anything like that. You're going to have to pay for them to eat, all this other stuff. Like it's
Oh,
not
you
going to be
just don't
cheap.
know prisons make money. I don't know if you knew that. Oh,
Prisons
that's
make
big
money
business
because
right
the
there.
government pays
Prison
them.
is a big business. Yeah, you didn't know big prison was big business?
Yeah, but because
Yeah,
taxpayers
that's
fund
called
them.
big business right there. That's a good corporation, ain't it? Prison, good corporation.
Nobody, do you not
That's a
understand
good
how prisons make
corporation.
money though?
I mean,
Do,
it got to be a good corporation because somebody made it a law for it to be a corporation and
but
running as a business in this country. I didn't make the laws. I'm gonna just follow suit, right?
no, but you have to
Yeah,
understand that it's
no, we're gonna follow the law to the T. It's big business, so we're gonna keep it going. There's nothing wrong with it.
the reason the
Mass
court.
incarceration. It's been going on for a long time.
No,
5.5 million Americans right now is dealing with the prison or jail system here in this country. 5.5 million. Hell, what's the difference for a couple more 100 million? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
no, do you understand
If
how
we
the
gotta
prisons?
follow the law, listen, ma'am, listen. I'm gonna keep this country safe. And if you're a criminal, you're a criminal. There ain't no such thing as a little criminal and a big criminal. They're all the same. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I wouldn't agree.
Oh, so you wouldn't agree that all criminals are not made equal?
No, like what about if somebody shoplifts
So
some
why would
gum?
we call them criminals if they're not all the same? Well, they had to have a different name, wouldn't they?
So what? Let me talk. What about if somebody like takes a stick of gum from the store? Do you think that's the same as somebody who grapes somebody or
You
like
said
kill?
it, a criminal is a criminal. The law dictionary states that a criminal is a criminal.
Right,
Somebody that breaks the law.
but there are different levels of crime, right? Like there's different degrees of criminals and different kinds of punishment depending upon what crime you commit. Like we don't just give everybody the same sentence,
Yeah, some get more, some get less.
right?
Yeah, you know, it could be a black man that get pulled over by police and get killed. Bow. It could be a white man get pulled over by police and say, have a good day. Shit, you're right. Same thing, right?
Is that word discretion?
Yeah, it's called discretion. Yeah, it's called discretion. I didn't make that one up either. We're gonna rock with that one. Discretion. We'll be able to use discretion. So I guess we'll be able to lock up whoever the fuck we want to lock up and not whoever the hell we don't want to lock up. So that's how we'll figure out who we want to lock up, man. You remember me talking about that little mixed guy? Yeah, we'll figure out we'll use discretion on that one.
So how
We'll
do
use
you?
our discretion because discretion is a legal term in America, right?
No, it's
Discretion is a
not.
legal term. Wait a minute. Discretion is a legal term in this country. I didn't make the law. We're just going to use it, right?
Discretion isn't a legal term. It's a part. The police sometimes abuse the official policy. They break.
No, no, no. The police have discretion, ma'am, to choose. Just like the prosecutors have discretion, ma'am, to choose.
You're trying to
Try
tell
again.
me.
Try again. Try again. So we're
Okay.
going to use the same discretion that's been going on for decades. Why change it up now? Yeah.
Okay. Now I want you to listen to my argument. Just be quiet and listen for a minute.
I
You
don't.
said that.
No, hold time. I don't know where you thought you was at, man. That's not how the fuck you talk to me. So I'm gonna let you retry that shit again. Uh,
May May I please have a walk? May I
thank
please
you.
make an argument?
You can proceed, please. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay. So I don't think that you have a clear understanding of how the prison system is for profit. The reason it makes money is because taxpayers pay for it and the government gives those private prisons money. But somebody is paying for it. The prisons are making money because taxpayers are paying for the prison system. It isn't just that like the prison makes a profit because they aren't producing a.
Wrong.
Do you get what I'm saying at all?
You're
It's a
wrong.
cost. And the
Wrong.
cost is being paid by taxpayers. And then the prison people keep a little of that extra cost for themselves. And they
Wrong.
kind of skimp on the prisoners.
You're wrong. You're wrong. But anyway, let me go back to that before you that discretion term. Let me read this for you real quick. In criminal and tort law, you hear this? In criminal and tort law, discretion is the ability to judge between right and wrong, with which is sufficient to hold one liable for one's own conduct. For example, a judge may have discretion over the amount of a fine. A prosecutor may have discretion when prosecuting a criminal case. Legal definition, ma'am.
Okay.
Carry on.
Thank you.
But
So
that's
thank you for
codes.
that. Now I knew that. Everybody didn't know that. So to answer your question earlier, we'll just use discretion for those people that might be a little mixed up.
But the discretion isn't, it also
It's
has
based on
limitations
the
to it.
bias of the motherfucker that's gonna use it. There you go. That's what it's based on. Whoever the motherfucker that walks in front of your motherfucking house, knocks on the door, I'm the motherfucker that's gonna give you discretion or prison. That's me. Whoever that guy is, I don't know his name or her name, they'll be the guy or woman to give you discretion or prison. There you go. Moving on. Next question. So yeah, we're gonna make sure we secure the border and get rid of the people that have stolen property in America because they're criminals. And there is no such thing as a big criminal and a little criminal. It's all the same here in America. We're gonna use discretion to make sure we get rid of those people that's breaking the laws here in this country because guess what? If you break a law, you're a criminal. So we wanna get rid of those criminals, we wanna lock them up. If you're in possession of stolen land, stolen property, stolen anything, shit, you could just steal a little baby bottle from the store. Don't matter if it's a federal crime, we're gonna get you some time. That's it. If it's a federal crime, Dr. Tanner gonna get you some time. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we gonna make sure the country is safe. Yeah, this would be the safest country in the world. Wouldn't you think all the people that were stolen have stolen possessions and stuff in prison? Wouldn't this be a safer country? You said most of America would be locked up. Wouldn't it be more safer?
But how are you expecting people to vote for you? Why?
Well,
Who's going to
because
vote for you?
I'm expecting people to vote for their best interest.
So
I'm
do you?
expecting people to vote for their best interest. And I believe their best interest is to lock up people that are criminals, right?
Why would you expect there? Given that the
What
majority of
wouldn't,
people,
why would I not expect people to lock up criminals? Huh?
let me finish.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay, so given that we've acknowledged that the majority of people are going to get locked up, those people to vote for you would be crazy because it would not be in their best interest to vote for you.
So you telling me that the majority of Americans, this is your words, not mine, are criminals, ma'am? Are you telling me that?
By your definition of
No,
criminal,
by
yes.
your definition, because I just said I'm gonna lock up people that have stolen land, stolen property. You
Yes,
know,
the majority of Americans are
oh
not Native
shit me.
Americans.
Wow. Wow.
Yes,
So basically what you're telling me that America's ran by a bunch of criminals then, is what you're
yes,
telling me. Shit.
probably.
Shit. I didn't even say that. You said that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I'd
you.
say
And I
yeah.
guess that's probably why right now, because America's ran by a bunch of criminals, according to what you said, is probably why we have those things in the foods that are killing us. Throw the fucking phone. That's probably why we have 840,000 kids that go missing every motherfucking year. 1.9 million people dying from getting diagnosed with cancer. 605,000 people dying from cancer. 697,000 dying from heart disease. Oh,
Throw the phone. Throw the
throw the
phone.
phone. I say Dr. Terrence's the only one that can bring it out.
Okay, so what about the COVID vaccine? What do you think about that whole thing?
Why you worry about my thoughts on anything?
Oh,
Or
aren't you
what do
running for
my thoughts?
president?
Discretion.
How do my thoughts reflect on your actions?
Aren't you going to be president? Isn't one of
But
you trying to
how
be?
do my thoughts reflect on your actions?
Because I will only vote for somebody if their thoughts align with mine,
That's
right?
stupid.
So would you go voting for somebody like Joe Biden? No, because you don't like what he has to say, right?
No, I wouldn't vote for Joe Biden because he's a Democrat.
Like, do you care what he thinks about certain things, Joe Biden?
Him personally as a man has nothing to do with the reason why I wouldn't vote for him. I would not vote for Joe Biden because he's a Democrat. Those are domestic terrorists. That would be dumb on my end. Why would I vote for domestic terrorists? That's a crime, right? That's a criminal. That's a criminal organization. Why would I vote for a criminal organization? That's fucking dumb.
Okay, so the reason I asked for your thoughts about the vaccine is because you were talking about food and all this other stuff. I personally think the whole vaccine thing was a way to control us, and I don't approve of the vaccine. So I do not want a president that would try to put a vaccine on us and force us to take a vaccine. I would not vote.
You just got Joe Biden that made an executive order for all federal workers to take the vaccine. You do know
And I
that.
didn't vote for Joe Biden. I don't like
Oh,
him.
and you also had Donald Trump. You know, when he was the president, y'all had to take the vaccine, right?
No, it wasn't until I don't think it was until, well,
Mm-mm.
tell me.
Mm-mm.
Really, under Trump, we had to take the vaccine? Because I worked for the state and I didn't have to take it.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
you must have forgotten. I mean, a couple years ago ain't been that long, but I know I was
Yeah.
alive. But
Yeah.
yeah, what's that one? Fletchy, what's his name?
Fauci. Yeah,
Fauci.
Fauci was a fraud.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Fauci
When
was a
Donald Trump
criminal.
was
I will
president,
give you
the
that.
vaccination came out. Do you remember that part?
The vaccine, it came out like, I think it was like right before the new president came into office.
She might have did the bleach.
The bleach
Rhonda,
wasn't
Donald
forced
Trump
upon us,
said,
though.
you
At
know,
least the
Donald
bleach.
Trump said use
det-
detergent.
oh,
What?
detergent.
Yeah,
No, I
detergent.
actually didn't do it. I actually didn't take the I just walked out and went in the sun and ate healthy. I didn't. I thought the vaccine was. I didn't
Well,
take the
why you didn't
vaccine.
take Donald Trump advice? He said do the detergent stuff, you know.
Oh, because because I don't take people's advice. I just use my own common sense. The
But you said
vaccine,
your ideas don't align with the president's idea that you wouldn't vote for him.
right? I
You
didn't
wouldn't
vote for
tell
Trump.
nobody else to go take bleach with you.
I didn't vote for Trump or Biden. I don't like them.
All right. Now let's go back to reality about the border. All right.
Okay.
As you just stated, everybody in America just about don't belong here. So,
Okay.
half of America don't belong to America. Either they
Half.
stole it, or they bought it, or all of the in between. Um, well, none of America actually belongs to America. You want to go that route,
Okay,
but
so we have
you
to go
talking
that
about
route then. You have to be
Mexico,
consistent.
New Mexico, Nevada, California. That's all Mexico stuff that belongs to them that America took.
Are you going to give
We're
it back
talking
to them?
about Alaska. Alaska belongs to the Russians. Russia. We bought that for 7 million.
But
Now
we
we
are
didn't pay for that. Now we
okay.
own that. That's the only thing that we actually own. But hell, we own that. Now, however the Russians got it, that ain't our business, right? But
Okay.
we own that. We paid for it. But
Okay.
Mexico, you talking about the southern border? If that's the border you're talking about, because we got a lot of borders around America. Which border are you talking about?
Any border. I don't know.
Okay.
I used to live in Alaska, so I would drive through the northern border. To get, that in order to get to Alaska, you have to drive through Canada, right? Like if you're going to drive.
That's the only way to get there. Last I checked.
Yeah. Yeah. So I used to live in Alaska, so I would go through the northern border all the time. That border too.
So my thing is, we don't have a crisis on the border. We never did. When you start misplacing families, if you misplace my family, if you do something to my family, to my friends, to my people, I automatically have citizenship. I don't really give a fuck what nobody's talking about. Your laws don't comply to me.
So
If
you're
you take my
picking it.
land, if you take my land today and then say, Dr. Tanner, you can't come back here ever again, you got me fucked up. This is my home. You may took it, but that don't mean I'm not gonna go stay in the basement in the middle of the night when I'm cold.
I
This is my.
gotcha. I gotcha. But the point being is that you want people to vote for you.
I don't want nobody to do a motherfucking thing. Don't ever keep putting your words in my mouth.
So, so how are you going to
No,
win?
if I told you that, then repeat me. You don't know what the fuck I want because you're just assuming. So don't put words in my fucking mouth.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what you personally do with your vote. That's your personal fucking object that you have to play with. That's not nothing that has absolutely jack shit to do with me. If you go throw your vote away and go kill you, that's not gonna affect me. I have enough money to go fly to a fucking private island some fucking where. You don't. You have to eat all that shit I just talked about. You have to worry about your kid going missing for fucking 24 to 48 hours before you can find them. I don't.
Yeah, you
Your
do.
vote is going to affect you directly. I live in a fucking mansion. I got fucking all type of shit. Your vote is going to either help you or play you. Whatever you do with it, that's going to be on you. You think I give a fuck about your vote? No. I don't give a fuck about your vote. Your vote is your vote. If you want to hurt yourself, I am not going to step in front of your bullet. But I will tell you that it's a bullet in the gun, and then I'm going to walk the fuck off. I'm not going to stick around while you play Russian roulette with the goddamn gun. Nah. I'm going to say, hey, Dana, it's a bullet in that gun, just FYI, and the safety's off. All right, you have a good day. You're not gonna be like, well, Dr. Tanner, don't you care if I pull the trigger? No, I just told you what was in there. If you pull the trigger, that's on you.
So if you become president, do you think that my life would be better if you became president? Or are you going to lock me up?
I'm not personally gonna lock anybody up. The laws that's in America will lock you up if you do a crime. That's just how that works.
Okay, now answer my question. Will my life be worse or better if you become president? What do you think?
I'm not here to tell you if your life is gonna be worse or better because I'm not you. You can go rob a bank the day I become the president. How the fuck is you gonna ask me a silly question? That's a silly ass question. So that's once again the presidency. If your life gonna be better or worse, that has nothing. Still don't have nothing to do with me. Will you have better food in America? Yes. You will have better food. You have a chance. You have lesser chances of catching cancer. Yes. Will
You
you
don't
have all?
catch cancer.
Will you have? Will
You don't
you
catch it.
have your constitutional rights intact? Yes, and be protected by law. Yes.
Will I have free speech?
Yes.
If you got no, you won't have free speech because Evan, you're not even listening. You're just responding. You're just responding. So no, you won't have that.
So, I mean, but
You won't have that. You won't have that. What else?
free speech is guaranteed in the Constitution.
So why are you acting about it?
Because the current president that we have right now, Joe Biden,
What
is
the
trying
fuck
to
that
take
got to
it.
do with what I just stated? I just stated that you have your fucking constitutional rights upheld. What the fuck is you talking? That's what I'm saying. You're just here talking. I just said your constitution will be upheld, and then you act
Somebody,
like you have free speech.
somebody
What the
send
fuck
Dana
are you
some
talking
gifts. She
about?
wants some gifts.
I
Somebody
want.
send Dana some gifts.
No, I'm finna get Dana out of here because she wasting my fucking time. I
Okay,
could be
I'll
doing
go.
something else
Have a good day,
besides
sir.
going in fucking circles right now. I'm going in circles right now because people think that I want them to vote for me. Wrong. I want you to vote for your motherfucking self for the first time and do something and win. If you want
Okay,
me to tell you what I want,
I
I
understand.
don't want you voting for Democrats and Republicans because they're killing American people and people around the world. Their effects are strong on the American people and the people around the world. If you want to know my opinions, I don't want you voting for those people. I'd rather you vote for yourself.
Gotcha. Okay, have a good day. Bye.
You'll be a ghost. Have a good day. Moving on. And you know, I I don't understand. Like people have these questions, right? And I get it because they sound so scripted because I heard them before from other people talking to the people on fucking TV, which means like you just spitting out what you heard a motherfucker say on TV before and you just want to spit it out to me. You're not gonna like my response. Soon as I told her I was locking everybody up that had stolen property, that motherfucker wasn't ready for none of that. I'm locking all the people up that had stolen property.
Right.
I wouldn't vote for you. Well, wait a minute. I thought y'all said y'all want me to uphold the Constitution and the law and shit. Oh, you want me to do just a little bit of the law. You want me to just act like some of the other shit ain't happening. Damn. Don't ask the question if you don't want the answer. Don't y'all think people should get locked the fuck up for stealing property?
Hell yeah.
That's what I thought. If you're in possession of stolen property, you should get locked the fuck up. If you came over here illegally at any point in time, you should be deported. No matter if you've been here, because your mama came here, somebody from your generation came here illegally, we should deport your ass. Right?
Absolutely.
But you wouldn't want me to do that. You'll say, well, my grandparents was here, they came legally. The people that let them in here is illegal. How the fuck is another criminal gonna tell another criminal he good? How the fuck that work?
Democrats and Republicans.
Talk to me now. Y'all don't really want me to answer no real questions because I'm gonna give it to you. Y'all ain't gonna like the answer. Because I'm gonna make you sit down and think for a second. Who else wanna come up here with silly answers, questions, I guess? Then I give her the answer and she asks me the same fucking question right back. I'm gonna uphold your constitution, so you're not gonna give us freedom of speech? What the fuck? I'm like, come on, man. Golly. Throw the damn phone, please. Just throw it. Take it and throw as far as you can get it away from yourself. It doesn't make no sense. And people just so smart. Well, Dr. Tanner, I know you always talk about the food and stuff. And I look like she ain't following me or nothing, but evidently that 14.5 billion they be hitting. I ain't following me, ain't following you. Shit, she just up here. But she know. She done heard. She done seen, listen. She know what the fuck going on.
That's how you know that Operation Mockingbird is still in effect, how they control the media. I had a young gentleman on here earlier, and he said, man, I keep hearing you keep talking about the food, man. How come you're not talking about the police issues and the brutality and woo, woo, woo? I
Heard
say,
that, brother. I wanted to come up so bad you didn't see me in the comments.
oh, yeah, you was trying to come up. Yeah, you
Yeah,
heard what
I
I
was
told
trying
him,
to come
though.
up. But my
You
phone,
heard what
I
I
ended
told
up
him.
going off.
Yeah, when they hear them numbers, they can't, when he heard them numbers, he's like, oh, wow, I didn't mean to say that. Yeah. Pay attention. It's the reason why we talking what we say. And yeah, we concerned, my candidate is concerned about all the issues that affect the American people directly. And she has solutions for the American people directly. Let's go. So yeah, my name is Bradford. I'm the Indiana State Representative for this gentleman right here, Dr. Malcolm Tanner's presidential run, 2024 running mate, Madam Juanita Hunt. Look, if you're tired of the bullshit, you're gonna hold yourself accountable, not give your power away for somebody to represent you like domestic terrorists, professional unalivers, mass unalivers, Democrats and Republicans. Tap that icon up there in the top. Tap that icon once, tap it twice. Leave your information. Text your information to that number so we can get you over to the campaign. I want you to come on here and tell the people the same thing and let them know what's going on here in America, all across the whole entire globe. Salute to my presidential candidate, Melanated People of Power account, Dr. President Malcolm Tanner. Also on my panel, I have my good brother, the Texas State Representative, Two Lanes. Yes, indeed. We are not politicians. We are the American people. We standing up because half you dudes are scared to stand up anyway. Oh, Doc, this is what I was telling them too. You're so afraid of losing that you won't even motherfucking try.
It's the goddamn corn.
Man,
Corn intake, man, got these men out here feeling like women. I mean, it's true. It's a fact. It's a fact. Increased estrogen levels. Yeah. Increased estrogen levels. You know, another issue that I have when people come up here, they assume that I'm running the presidency, this campaign for black people.
right.
And I'll be like, no, I'm not. I'm really not. And then the white people get up here and they think I'm just running it for the black people.
Right.
No, I'm really not. And they be confused. And you know, I keep hearing that what our problem is. What do you mean, Americans? You mean, because that's what I'm here for. Just because I look like you and I might talk like you, that don't mean I'm here specifically just for you. That's not true.
Right.
You know, and I wanted to say that to people because I don't want nobody to be misinformed. I'm not here just for melanated people. That's stupid. Last I checked, this country not ran just by melanated people. It's just not melanated people in this country.
Nope.
It's 360 million Americans here, plus everybody else. So the concept of thinking that I'm specifically just for a person or a specific group of people is idiotic. Now, if you want to join the Melanated People of Power University, though, then we're talking about something different. But we talking about the presidency of the United States of America. That's for everybody. I mean, everybody's here getting the bad end of the stick. And these folks ain't discriminating.
Not at all. Oh, who got it? Who? Okay, you got it. Just about to see who wanted to come up.
What happened? Did they drop down? Y'all drop them down.
Now they dropped down. Shout out campaign members. I see Miss Carmen, Shani, Ron Jeezy, Ebony. Miss K. Yeah. Oh yeah, Camille. That's right. Your name is Camille. K. Sherilyn. K twice. Twice is nice. Ron Jeezy, what's good, man? Somebody told me you went live. You was campaigning today. They say you went live. You was campaigning today, brother. Let's see what we got going on.
I can't.
What happened?
I said I can't watch this. That's why I just got rid of, had a block party.
Oh yeah, I seen it. Miss Carmen was shooting with you too. Brah, brah. Let's see. Lady Pyra. Don't she? Don't she? Yeah, man, I was scrolling through some social media and I seen that saying. I said, man, I got to run with that one. Matter of fact, it was Kanye West that said that. He was like, he said the people be so afraid of losing that they won't even try. They won't even throw the first swing. They be so afraid of losing. And that's what happened, man, when all these American people come up here, man. Say you an American, say you care about your country, say about you care about those around you. But shit, you see opportunity, prosperity. My fault. You know, he over here on the side too, but right there too as well. You see prosperity, hope, you know, all wrapped up in a bundle for the American people solely. Somebody that say, hey, we're not gonna take the food and go feed your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take the food and make sure your plate's super fat. You know, we're gonna make your plate so fat to where you ain't even gonna need us to eat no more. Let me become entrepreneurs. Stand on your own too. Once again, just like the canonical verses or the biblical text. Fishers of men. Canada gonna teach you how to fish. Once he teach you how to fish, you ain't gotta go learn that shit no more. You're gonna just keep going fishing and you're gonna become a fisher and you're gonna get better and better and better. Stand on your own too. Man, like I said, make this country great for the very first time. This country ain't never been great. Thank you to the lovely Miss Jasmine Tyree Bradford, for those gifts. I appreciate the campaign as well. But yeah, man, I was watching my wife's. She was showing me some shit, man. Some lady, man. I don't know what the hell she was doing. Man, 1,000 viewers, 700, like 1,000 viewers. She wasn't doing shit. She wasn't talking about nothing. Oh, what would be wrong with the psyche of the people today? Seen another little Asian lady. She was in some type of dump pool, just splashing around, doing nothing, splashing around. 700 viewers. Holding. We seen the man cutting the damn wood or what are you cutting something. 15,000 viewers for nothing. Nothing that benefit the American people in any way, shape, or form. Matter of fact, not just the American, don't benefit nobody. Yeah, you got this candidate and his running mate. They got a campaign to change the face of America, let alone the whole entire planet. I was telling the viewers too, you still gonna give your vote away to domestic terrorists and let these motherfuckers represent you when we hear countrymen and countrywomen across the whole entire globe who say they hate America because they don't hate me and you. They hate the leadership that we've hired. They go take our name and terrorize the whole entire damn globe. We have to hold ourselves accountable. We got to hold ourselves accountable and take these positions of power so we can fix the shit that these motherfucking terrorists did to other countries as well as our own. Man, that's why I say, America, you got to make this shit make sense. The people, man, like I said, the people on this campaign team, y'all something special. What's up, Miki? How you doing? Y'all something special, man. Y'all got to realize it. Y'all that drive that make you come to this campaign room every day. Take that shit and put it on the streets. I mean, hell, we got to be like the motherfucking crooked producers where they play negative rap and negative music all day long. And they, like I said, you hear that shit for the 14th time, 15th, 100th time, and you find something you like in it. Except for we got the light and the truth. Everything we say is 100. So let's reprogram the motherfucking people with the truth. That's all I can say. Just keep at it. I was just telling Miss Ebony too in a campaign room. They shadow ban me like a motherfucker, but it's all good because eventually that dude is sitting over there at TikTok Corporation pushing a button on them. No. Bradford's live. No. Melanated people is live. No. We gonna keep on going because that fool he gonna either turn his back, he gonna take a lunch break, and then the floodgates open. Go ahead, Doc. You got it.
Ask my brother. Hey, you ain't lying. They've been holding that button for a while. But like he said, he got to go to sleep sometime. He got to go eat sometime. And when he do, we'll be back.
I'm gonna take like that old hood shit back in the day. Hey, when the police the shift change. Yeah, when that shift change, is when let's get them. Shoot. But nah, stay consistent, campaign. Stay consistent because if you're doing the same thing we're doing, you're gonna run into the same things. So don't be surprised. They want us to lay down and quit, but we don't do that there. We don't do that. That's what it means when you ain't got no brakes. You don't stop. Like Ebony say, can't stop the movement. Look, you can get in front of this train, and don't nobody run you over like damn Doc. Doc got to run you over like 3-4 times. Back up. And make sure, did I get this food? So yeah, get down and lay down. This is how serious you are about saving American lives here, because this is what it's about. You emotional motherfuckers. Emotional, sensitive motherfuckers. Wake up and realize when you got the truth in your face, when you got the truth in, you got hope, opportunity right here in your face. With Dr. Tanner, we need a hunt in this campaign. This is what superheroes look like. Stepping up to motherfucking shit that nobody else did. They're hating on my candidate because you didn't think to step up and run for the highest office. Man, quit talking about fucking MLK and motherfucking Malcolm X, because that's all the fuck they did is talk. Motherfuckers say, let's separate. We already did that shit. They blew the cities up. They blew the Wall Streets up. Tore them up. What the fuck is having some shit without no power? And that right? I know that right, girl. Soft in the motherfucking middle, like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Woo! But yeah, real
Talk.
talk.
He talks so aggressive, so disrespectful.
Look at you. Why you say now that was funny.
That's how they be, and I'll just be like, huh? So you telling
Yeah,
me the millions of people that are getting killed every year, the people that go missing every year, y'all good with that? Because they rubbed you on the back?
facts.
How that work?
Facts. And then, like you said, like you brung up too, I've been, the information, everything you drop is 100. They talking about Kim Jong over there in South Korea, or North Korea, excuse me. Man, they only got 150 people incarcerated over there, and they probably real criminals. Over here, we got 5.5 million Americans tied up in the penal system, from jail to prison. Come on now, Shorty, come on here, don't know what the fuck she talking about. Look, I've been to the motherfucking Fed. I know what they mean when they shift you around from one facility to the next facility to keep their numbers right, because so they can get their fucking funding, and it don't come out of the taxpayer dollars. You know your boy Michael Jordan, his sellout bitch ass. He owned prisons too. You better stop playing. It's profitable for them to lock up the fucking American people and create slaves. You know what Unicor is? Unicor is a company within the federal prisons they have jobs set up. Let me tell you what I did when I was locked up. I did literal computer programming where they'd pay you $40, $50, $60 an hour. You know what I did? Check it out. I was transferring information about FEMA, all the big ABC agencies, all their bills, transferring all their bills over from an old system to a new system. I did that while I was in there. You know what they paid me a month? $150 a month. Ain't that slavery? Make it make sense, America. Talking about prison ain't profitable. And this is in state prisons, federal prisons. Man, you better start playing and realize they get funding for every prisoner. And I forgot how much it was. I do the research. And we also talking about the same people who made the laws. What the fuck is that act? The 101 Act. You get caught with cocaine, hell, you get a year or two. You get caught with crack cocaine, the same amount, you get 20 years. Yeah, you got people that look like me damn near doing life over crack cocaine because it wasn't cocaine, but it was crack, and you look like me. Make that shit make sense. All Democrats and Republicans. All Democrats and Republicans exclusively. Nothing else. The brother said, go ahead, you got it, Doc.
And we know it wasn't no melanated brother in the middle of the projects with a chemist that making new drugs named crack cocaine. That never happened.
Facts, but you did have Operation Paperclip where they brought those Nazi German scientists, technicians, chemists, engineers over here to sit for the CIA, for the FBI, NASA, so forth and so on. But they did have a whole bunch of laboratories. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, America. And this is what we doing over here with my candidate. This is what we doing over here. We exposing the truth. It's irrefutable. And y'all know, if you know anything about TikTok, we've been doing this shit. They waiting for us to say something wrong so they can hit us with the misinformation. But they cannot, because I'm going to say loud, proudly, and clear that Democrats and Republicans are fucking domestic terrorists, global terrorists. They're responsible for Operation Paperclip. They are responsible for MK Ultra. They are responsible for Operation Mockingbird, Operation Northwoods, Operation Mongoose, Operation Condor, and so many more. And so many more. Got 21 people in here. If you are not part of the campaign, please feel free. I'll I don't know if you can tap on Melanated People of Power's account, but you can tap on either one of these accounts. If you see the icon to the profile, like mine up here, Indiana State Representative, just click on that one time. You'll see that icon again. Click on it twice. There'll be a number that you can text your information to. We're not taking any donations. We want to get you directly over to the campaign. We don't want you. We don't want no donations from you or anything like that. We want to make sure you got somebody you can physically contact and reach out to. Once again, this campaign, we're fighting to become public servants for the American people because Democrats, Republicans have never served the people. Once again, if you're new in here too as well, quick homework. Executive orders are legal and binding. They have the effect of law. Every executive order is entered into the Federal Register. Please do research the Federal Register. I'm waiting for anyone to find an executive order that benefited the American people directly. There are over 14,000 executive orders, America. And then I need you to look at that Federal Register too, so you can see what's the definition, so you can tell me what's constitutional and unconstitutional. That's right, Lolo. 9. They need to see that though. They need to see that though 14,000 plus executive orders have not helped the American people, yet they've been going on since all 46 presidents. They do have power. They just don't utilize it for the American people. They want you to think that presidents don't have any power. Shani, what the hell just came in the mail? We got our check. I said it just came in the mail. Okay. We just want to, like I said, bring awareness to the American people that they've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, run amok in all the ways that you didn't figure. Like I said, it was even closer to home than you thought. It's in the food. It's in the water. Toxins, chemicals, poisons, food practices that they utilize here in America. Are animals being banned? Like Doc just brought up, corn is banned in like 163 countries. American pork banned in other countries. American chicken banned in other countries for being, they use chlorine called chlorinated chicken to so-called kill the salmonella on our chicken. But yes, so we're ingesting so many toxins and chemicals here in America. It's ridiculous. Corn is poison. You hear that, Congressional District 7 representative? You can't eat corn no more, baby. That's why they feed that shit to the pigs and the cows. Pork is illegal. American pork is illegal, y'all. Y'all better pay attention. For all you pork lovers, I love that sausages, them pork sausages. Hey, they eat the corn and man, it's crazy. You know, we just keep studying and keep researching, and this shit shouldn't be out now, right? And this shit they more sinister every fucking day. A vitamin to it. Oh no. Yeah. Somebody brought that up too. They said we are living beings. We shouldn't be ingesting anything that's pretty much dead, which kind of makes sense if you think about it. If we living beings, and why would we be ingest anything that's dead, anything without life? So basically saying that we're supposed to be eating. No, yeah, we're supposed to be eating. I guess fruits, vegetables, raw vegetables. Yeah, I don't know, man. I know I'm changing my diet once again. Damn. I feel like a Cat Williams wasn't playing. Chicken kill a nigga? Man, hell. We've been with chicken since we've been with chicken all our lives. That yard bird. But if I'm not mistaken, I kind of know the answer to this question. But is ain't chicken a scavenger too? Ain't chicken the one that chickens eat anything too? If I'm not mistaken, aren't chicken scavengers? I don't know if they'll eat like meat, raw meat, and okay. Uh-oh. So, somebody said yes and somebody said no. 2 yeses, 3 yeses. Wild bird. I got 3 yeses and 1 no. Uh-oh. I mean, yeah, they said they supposed to eat all grain. But they do eat corn. Damn, they do eat corn. Maize. Oh yeah, then it kind of made sense too because the yellow corn too. Corn is not. If we think about it too, we go back in history. Corn it wasn't even naturally yellow. It was dark and black, right? Brown. So chicken, they are scavengers of tweet. Damn. Ah man. What are we gonna do? Yeah, purple. I know it's darker colors. They say that too. The darker color of your fruits and vegetables, the more healthy they are. You see something about it, it's like with the soil too. When the most fertile soil, is dark and down there black, and sand is the last stage of dirt. It's that sand doesn't have any nutrients in it. It's void of all nutrients and period. So. Yeah. Yep. Chickens are natural scavengers. Damn. The fuck I'm gonna eat, y'all. I'm gonna have to have to sit down. Congressional District 7. She gonna be like, damn, not again. They done told this fool some more shit. He ain't gonna be eating anything. Gonna be at the grocery store eating potatoes and he said the insects. I know that's right tweet. Like, damn. They say grasshoppers are good for you. Oh shit. Man, I don't want no more chicken now. That's that cognitive distance on my end, y'all. I was in love with chicken. I was in love with the yardbird. What you talking about? The grasshoppers, Lolo? High protein? Oh, hell to the no. Man, I'm about to do. I'm be eating oatmeal. Oatmeal and vegetables. Wait a minute, then. Oh shit. Cream of wheat, that's from corn too, ain't it? Yup. Damn. It's bad out here, y'all. It's about to be bad. But we are supposed to eat live what's the word? How what's the saying? Eat to live and not live to eat. I know what I mean. I know what I'm talking about. All right, look, family, look, gonna have such a good time, and Doc came up on this boy, you know what I mean? I got up here in about 10:15, maybe 10:30. It's almost 1:30. I'm gonna go ahead and right, yeah, eat to live. That's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. That's what we can help each other over this campaign too. Gratitude, Miss Carmen. We do over in this campaign to figure out what the hell is good for us to eat. I check out the beans and all the different type of beans. Beans is supposed to be pretty decent protein, if I'm not mistaken. So many different type of beans, lentils. What they make that freaking chickpeas? Chickpeas are supposed to be a good protein as well. 1 time a day. Navy beans, yeah. Yeah, I like beans though. Anyway, I like all kind of beans. I know I ain't had a long time too. Lima beans. Lima beans be bumping, y'all. I don't know y'all playing. Lima beans is banging. But see, you can't. What about turkey though? What about turkey? What about turkeys? Turkey is scavenger too. What about turkey, y'all? What about gobble 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 gobble? What you talking about, Rochester? It's bad too. Oh no! But once again, I guess that still fall under the same criteria though, because any carcass meat, any meat, it's got to be killed. You can't eat it raw anyway, so it has to be. It's gonna be dead anyway. I know I love turkey, man. Oh, and then processed meats, y'all too. Y'all heard about the processed meats? I mean, any meat like you deli meat, cause they do shit to the deli meat, then they cut it. You know, you'll take that. You need some meat. No, you don't. We don't need no meat. Nope. I gotta let cheese go too. Congressional District 7, you hear that? I can't have no cheese, baby. Damn, what about beef, y'all? What about beef? We good with beef? The cow good? The cow good? I know I'm silly. And then she gonna say, you gonna say it, souls. Get over here. Real wild crawfish. I know, right? Miss Carmen said we're gonna be walking sticks. Oh shit. Yep. And then yeah, I'm surprised Congressional District 7 said that. She gonna talk about souls and shit. Man down. It ain't hey, they weren't playing when they said it ain't safe no more. All right though. So yeah, I don't know who's in the campaign room. Like I said, look, just even though we know we are no bullshit. If you're not in this campaign, because the campaign members already know, we in a real live war. It's a chemical and biological warfare being implemented on American people through our food, through our water supply, even through our clothes. Oh my goodness, through the so forth, so on. I mean, it's damn near you can't even dodge that shit. It's something fucked up going on where they. Yeah, thank you, Congressional District 7 for that love. I appreciate y'all. Everybody who helped me on this go, I appreciate you. Uh, yes, we have to become the problem. The problem is the leadership that we've chosen. You know, like I said, I'm holding myself accountable. Only look, I got when Barry, you know, I said, damn, I said, boy, what's it's a ninja revolvers, boy. I said, shit, let me get out here and vote. Played us all. Played us all, man. Came in there and did what he came to do. He didn't do nothing to make the way. He ain't do nothing but make the way for him and Michael. You know what I'm saying? But him and Michael and them alphabet people. But anyway, but anyway, that's the whole thing though. You know, what we gonna do when we get in there? We already know what we gonna do. We gonna make shit right for real. Our candidate, we know we know he don't bend, he don't fold, he don't sway. He be ready to get in one. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, that's what we need though. Real talk. That's what we need. I mean, we need cats that's not gonna bow down. I mean, right. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. I mean, hey, man, y'all know what Tupac said. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but one. Shit, man, damn that. Come see me. Hey, look, I ain't hard to find. Never will I be, and never was I. Shit. Man, please. So, okay. For those that's not part of the campaign, it's simple. Just tap my icon up there, Indiana State Rep. Tap it 2 times. That's going to bring you to another screen. Tap the icon again. It'll bring you to the front page. It's a number where you can leave your information, and someone will get in contact with you as soon as possible to get you over to the campaign so we can, arm you with some of this light. Because like I said, it's a really dark time. It's a really dark time for the American country, actually for the globe. When we vote or do not vote for these guys over here, they represent us. We have to realize that too. For all those, I don't care what your nationality, this campaign is just not for African Americans. This campaign is for all Americans on this soil. And truth be told, if you're not African American, if you're white, European, or whatever you want to call it, this shit affects you more than it affects us. Because y'all outnumber us. Y'all outnumber us, you know what I'm saying? When you put all the people who claim white at the end of the day, because I mean, truth be told, you got some people from Africa that come over from that continent over there. When they get over here, they check white. You know, so yeah. According to numbers, we only make 13 to 14% of the population. So that leaves, 86, 87%. Other people other than us. So then break it down. That 1.9 million Americans that got diagnosed with cancer, it was more than us. This should affect every American on this soil. So y'all know how to, you can also follow me too. Send me a message with your information, either or, whatever you feel comfortable with. Miki, bring your behind on to the campaign room. 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you got your phone, you can be in the clubhouse. You're missing good shit. Because your people, all Americans need to know this. Your coworkers need to know this. I mean, these are the type of conversations and information. Yeah, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time is our mandatory meeting. This is what will bring the American people together because it affects all of us. And first and foremost, the American people, we care. Democrats and Republicans, we know they don't care at all, you know. But the American people who go to work and bust their ass every day, bring up some of these issues in your workplace. Talk about the toxins and the poisons in the food. When you go to the grocery store, every time I go, I cannot help it. I go to the grocery store, go to Family Dollar. I'll be, hey man, boy, you heard about that Rainbow Risk? Halloween, they was mad at me. Because I see people with all that damn candy. Hey, y'all know Skittles is banned in Europe. What? What you mean they banned? I mean, I said they're illegal in Europe. Don't let the American people continue to perish from lack of knowledge when you got that knowledge. And that's right, the clubhouse is open up 24 hours. You're more than welcome. You can come stay in it. You can pull up to the clubhouse and make you a bed in that mud. You know what I'm saying? You can stay there all day, every day. We got a few campaign members that live in there. So, more than welcome to come join this campaign and help out. We don't want your donation. We want your time. Huh? Fuck them police. Somebody done snitched on them. Oh, them all police cars?
Yeah. Undercover came.
That's what they get.
Up, they got pictures. They somebody got
they got warrant. Probably warrant, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck them police. With that being said, y'all heard that. I said, fuck them police. The damn kidnapping people. Right. Unconstitutional motherfucking Gestapo kamikaze motherfuckers. Oh, pig foot. Tight suit wearing, unconstitutional ass, break all your rights, old ass, lame ass, back of the class ass, last one in the race ass, go get you a gun and badge ass, lame ass, hide behind your gun ass. Hey, we We the American people right here. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Hey man, I love my American people. Hey, let's get over to this campaign and change the world, dog. You know what I'm saying? We got time, but we don't got time. You know, so make sure you over in that campaign supporting Dr. Tanner. Most and foremost, supporting yourself. Come get on these lives and tell the people know so we can see the greatness in you too. You know. He left home. He's still out there right there. Yeah, he ain't want to be part of this. They might have told him to leave. He might be in that apartment they went in or something. He might have answered the door. You know, sometimes like, oh, you know. Oh well, he's standing right here. But now, usually when they do a little raid, they gonna get everybody. Right. They probably got a warrant. Yeah. He's probably in the building with them and heard all that records. You gotta be like me. When you gotta be, I had to do like the mafioso. I had to tell District 7, take me to jail. Take me to jail right now. She's nah, baby, I don't want you in jail, baby. I don't want you to go to jail, baby. I said, man, take me to jail. Take me to jail right now. I got time to do. I got to go. They ain't gonna run up in this bit. All right, I'm gone, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the campaign room. I'm probably I'll probably jump on here later on this evening, depending on what VP and them do. If they run long, I'm gonna support them, of course. But if her live ain't that long and she don't do a late night, I'm gonna jump on again. Or maybe I could jump on in between. It's already 124. Doc probably live too already. I'm in his slot. Yeah, let me get up over here, y'all. Doc back too. Look like he back. He usually go live. This is time 1:15 to whenever. He 1:15 to whenever. He ain't got no stop point. It might be 10 minutes. It might be 10 hours. He might be all the way to the campaign meeting time. But I'm going, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming. Peace.